Dr. Eric Kelly III and a host of phenomenal speakers from all around the globe for this 7-day virtual event that you don't want to miss.
The mission of the Black Business Expo is to raise scholarship money from kids all the way from high school all the way from college. The Black Business Olympics is one of the largest Black business showcases in the world. It is an opportunity for businesses and companies to showcase their businesses globally. We are going to be giving away laptops up to $5,000 away to students. Again, I'm Olivia Appleberry, the founder of 2 Cents Finance and one of the speakers for the expo. I am so excited to see you there. For more info, go to www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090 and hope to see you there.
I am Black Business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep. Yes, I am Black Business. I am Black Business. Tell me, are you Black Business? I am Black Business. Do you support Black businesses? Listen, I support Black business because I am Black Business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black business in the world. The world! Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090. I am Black Business.
I am Black Business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep, I am Black Business. I am Black Business. Are you Black Business? I am Black Business. Do you support Black businesses? I support Black business because I am Black Business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black America in North Carolina. Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-380-9090. I am Black Business. I am Black Business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep, I am Black Business. I am Black Business. Are you Black Business? I am Black Business. Do you support Black businesses? I support Black business because I am Black Business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black America in North Carolina. Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-380-9090. I am Black Business. I am Black Business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep, I am Black Business. I am Black Business. Are you Black Business? I am Black Business. Do you support Black businesses? I support Black business because I am Black Business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black America in North Carolina. Sign up today.
Hello, I am Dr. Eric Kelly III, the visionary strategist and founder of the Black Business Olympics. I invite you to showcase your Black-owned businesses on the Black Business Network global stage. The Black Business Olympics is a global Black business network platform that propels Black-owned businesses into the international spotlight. By showcasing your business on the Black Business Olympics platforms, you can reach a worldwide audience of potential customers, partners, and investors. You can also establish yourself as a thought leader and expert in your field, attract lucrative partnerships, and more speaking engagements. In addition, the Black Business Olympics platform provides a valuable opportunity to connect and collaborate with like-minded entrepreneurs and business professionals from around the world. This can lead to new business opportunities, ideas, and relationships. Finally, by sharing your story and expertise on the Black Business Olympics platform, you can inspire and empower others. This is a powerful way to make a positive impact on the world and leave a lasting legacy. If you are a Black-owned business owner, I encourage you to seize the opportunity to showcase your business on the Black Business Olympics platform. It is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to make an indelible mark on the world. Be one of the 1,000 visionary entrepreneurs who are changing students' lives, shaping industries, and leaving an unforgettable legacy for their families. Unleash your voice on our global stage and watch your business thrive. Black Business Olympics is one of the largest Black business showcases in the history of Black business in the world. Yes, the entire world. Just give me a call today at 919-308-9090.
Prepare for what's coming and dominate in economic winter. Stand strong and thrive by showcasing your great products and services globally through the Black Business Network and Black Business Olympics. The Black Business Network has showcased over 2,000 companies with over $7 billion in sales each year. Over 10 million attendees have viewed the rebroadcast each month. Through the Black Business Olympics, unique styles of business training and mentoring are turning students into business owners and entrepreneurial warriors who will dominate in any economy. Gain the ultimate advantage of the Black Business Olympics, 7 days of unbelievable topics and speakers speaking around the globe. Donate your time and experience to provide expertise and scholarships to students worldwide and change the world. Now, more than ever, new insights, tools, strategies, and capabilities are needed. This is your chance for a major presentation to the world. Fill out the form and join the more than 2,000 speakers who have presented to over 200 countries. Join the Black Business Network streaming live into the Metaverse, STEM City, Black Multiverse Enterprises, Hulu, Amazon, YouTube, iHeartRadio, Apple, Facebook, LinkedIn, Pod TV, IBM TV, Spotify, and Google Podcasts. Sign up today. Spaces are limited, and we will see you there.
Attention all entrepreneurs and companies. Are you looking for reliable and efficient virtual assistants and back office support to help you manage your business tasks? Look no further than Superwoman Business Services. Our team of virtual assistants provides a full range of administrative support services, including operations management, social media marketing, and much more. We also offer website design services to help you create a professional online presence that reflects your unique brand. In addition to administrative support and website design, we offer business development and structuring services to help you grow your business and achieve your goals. We'll work closely with you to identify areas of improvement and develop a customized plan to help you reach your full potential. At Superwoman Business Services, we understand that running a business can be overwhelming and time-consuming. That's why we're here to help you fly high and achieve success. Our virtual assistants are highly skilled, experienced, and dedicated to providing you with the support you need to thrive. Come fly with us and take your business to new heights. Let us help you become the superhero entrepreneur you are meant to be. Contact Superwoman Business Services today to learn more about our back office support services. Come fly with us and take your business to new heights.
I am a child of the Most High God. He has gifted me in ways that I could not even imagine and didn't know.
There was a time when I didn't know who I was. I listened to other people tell me who I should be, what I should do. I listened to people telling me that I should be a boutique owner, that I should be a construction manager, that I should be a laborer. Have you ever felt like you should do something else, be something else, go somewhere else, be wherever you wanted to be, and you felt like you were in a box? Anybody in the room? And you couldn't get out. Anybody in the room? And you kept trying to go and go and you couldn't get out. Anybody in the room? But let me tell you, you need to rock the box. Rock the box.
I am engaging, inspiring, and empowering. I would give you everything I know. Just by touching you, if I could, by osmosis, give you every single thing I've learned, I've gone through, I know I would. We know that's not possible, but as it is possible, I love to share information with people.
Some of you out there, people have told you that you can't be, you can't have, you can't do. But I will tell you, like Kingston said, you can, you must, and you will. If it's to be, it's going to be me. You got to say it. If it's to be, it's going to be. If it's to be, it's going to be. If it's to be, it's going to be.
Barbara is because she believed what her mama said about her and not what other people told her.
Every day you wake up, when you're in a situation, it's your choice whether it's an advantage or the disadvantage.
She gained her confidence and her life, and now she is a testimony.
If I can help you elevate yourself, then I feel like I'm elevating my own self as well. What you know and I know together can change the world.
Producers, directors, I met designers, and then everybody said, oh, this is my 6th year, and oh, this is my 4th year.
Shout out to New York. We're in New York in like 7 hours.
Oh my gosh, yes, we have a 6:58 flight, so.
We gotta go home. We gotta go.
We gotta go.
Let me tell you something. Every single person that's come through the store has spoke so highly of you, and what a great event this is. Yes.
I'm representing DJ Darryl, who is a platinum producer. He did the hit track for Tupac Shakur, Keep Your Head Up, Snoop Dogg, Keisha Cole, Nick.
I'm Ramon Ray, founder of Smart Hustle Magazine and smallbiztechnology.com.
You're here today to celebrate small business success. Stand up on your feet. You rocked the house. It was amazing. Didn't we learn? For me, success comes from failure. One thing not to do is shake somebody's hand like this.
I was born in a little village on the island of Haiti. Many deadly diseases pounded me. It is as if they were on a mission to end my existence on this earth. I refused to give up. In 1983, I left Haiti and came to the United States of America. And I came with $5, 2 shirts. I didn't speak any English. I came to Atlanta. I got a job. I was a doorman. I was a doorman with a dream. What I used to do, I used to come on stage. I'd rehearse this moment that I'm standing in front of you. That's the power of a dream. Maybe today is the day you begin acting as if you already have it. And then step out with full force. Take a risk. No condition is permanent. Don't let your situation distract you. You are chosen. You are called. You are born for a purpose in this life.
Did you know women represent just 3% of Fortune 500 CEOs and less than 15% of corporate executives at top companies worldwide? Have you wondered what the secrets are to getting into the top ranks, whether in the private or public sector? Do you want to figure out how to stop being held back in your career or passed over for promotion? Then you're in the right place. Hi, I'm Dr. Madeline Ann Lewis, President and CEO of the Executive Women's Success Institute. I have decades of experience in the military, the federal government, and corporate America. And my mission is to help women succeed and tap into their full potential. I want to reach 1 million+ women around the world to become the leaders they are meant to be. So if you want to move into a management or executive level position, or maybe you are a female veteran transitioning out of the military into business entrepreneurship, then reach out to the Executive Women's Success Institute at 301-693-3284. Let us get you on the fast track to success.
What if you could build your own city? A place where every child can find nurturing people to help them achieve their full potential. A place where every adult can access job training support, where health education is abundant, where social justice ruled the land. A place without limitations. Welcome. You have arrived at STEM City USA. It is what every city should be. A safe and trusted community where you find people and resources to help you become everything you are and beyond. STEM City is unlike anything you have ever experienced. It is a digital twin of the world around you, only better. STEM City is about energy and soul renewal. It is more than a digital world. You can almost feel the power of live cultural events, music, and theater. STEM City promises a better future for children, with caring mentors and hands-on activities, with dedicated tutors to support our youth. STEM City is your passport to a healthy lifestyle, with weekly events addressing our community's many issues. STEM City is your financial well-being, with helpful information on wealth management, career advancement, job training, and so much more. STEM City is the community you deserve. It is the city where your dreams can come true. STEM City USA, a place in the sky that is accessible to all who reach for the stars.
This is Dr. Arnold T. Petsworth. He's the owner of Petsworth Vet World. Business was steady, but then an influx of new four-legged friends changed everything. Dr. Petsworth welcomed these new patients. The only problem, more appointments, meant he needed more space. That's when Dr. Petsworth turned to his American Express business card, which offers flexible spending limits that adapt with his business. He used his card to furnish a new exam room, and everyone was happy. Built for Dr. Petsworth's business, built for your business, Amex Business.
How many times have you been asked to help someone you didn't even know, a student, a business entrepreneur, or did you ever even ask, where did they end up? That business, that friend, that entrepreneur. Well, just maybe they ended up in a gang, bankrupt, homeless, or worse, dead. Maybe they turned to crime, drugs, and alcohol. Did you ever wonder? Did you destroy their dream, or was your life always so easy? At the Black Business Olympics, we started a movement to help students complete. Give them hope and foster success. Help them to leave their dreams of providing laptops and
The Black Business Expo is changing my life. This year, they are giving away laptops and even $5,000 in cash to students just like me. I'm Alexis, and I want to go to college to fulfill my dream of becoming an entrepreneur. Help the Black Business Expo going to www.blackbusinessexpousa.com and also becoming a vendor, a sponsor, or donating.
Good afternoon, business owners, entrepreneurs, thought leaders, and corporations. Welcome to the Black Business Network. My name is Erica Jo Robinson, and I'm your business moderator for this afternoon on the Black Business Network. The Black Business Network is a 24-hour business network showcasing Black businesses, Black business owners, entrepreneurs, and thought leaders worldwide. We have speakers from North Carolina, London, Singapore, Africa, Japan, and cities all over the United States. The Black Business Network is a global community sharing its business knowledge to empower, inspire, and educate businesses about business. Our first speaker is Dr. Patrick Graham. Dr. Patrick C. Graham is a social public sector leader and equality practitioner with executive level experience. He serves as the first CEO of We Build Concord, a regional convener of affordable housing initiatives and cross-sector collaborations. Dr. Graham recently served as the Senior Policy Advisor for the Office of Community Wealth Building, City of Richmond, and Executive Advisor of Rework Richmond. As an inclusive leader, Dr. Graham has led initiatives that empower over 165,000 households and 400,000 individuals with employment, education, and housing stability. He co-developed financial programs that provided 6.7 million in loans to small and diverse businesses. Recently, Dr. Graham led an equality strategy that increased low-income housing input from 4% to 48% for the Richmond Metro Regional Housing Framework. He also is the architect behind the new Richmond Region eviction prevention model. As the creator of regional-wide movements such as At Opportunity Paradigm and Careers for All, Dr. Graham inspired more in-depth focuses on economic and social assets found in segregated communities, resulting in over 35% increase in employment for neighborhood participants. These metrics set standards for many cities and government entities. Dr. Graham's devotion to professional advocacy and curiosity as a trained academic has led him to chair several policy committees and campaigns and write private and public policies agendas for academic publications and community initiatives. As a leader at the Urban League of Central Carolinas, Diversity Council of the Carolinas, Charlotte Works Workforce Board, and consulting, he has used his policy knowledge to drive strategy within organizations and networks that increase return on investment by over 30%. His work at Crisis Assisted Ministry and Martin Luther King Center helped secure higher education and financial stability for thousands of families and youth. Dr. Graham is the recipient of the Catalyst Humanitarian of the Year, Uptown Magazine National Urban League's Innovative CEO Champion, Long Island Herald Community Person of the Year, and Citizen of the Year 6th District, Omega Psi Phi fraternity, and others. He is a graduate of Johnson C. Smith University, University of Wisconsin-Madison, MA African American Studies, Ethnicity, Media, and Policy, and Stony Brook University, PhD in American History. He is a proud husband, father, and outdoor enthusiast. I present to you Dr. Patrick Graham.
Oh, thank you, Erica. I appreciate y'all having me today.
Absolutely. It is a wonderful, I am going to sit in and listen as well, because you have so many wonderful things to talk about that I am interested in. But I must say, genius is coming, and I'll see you on the other side.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Well, first of all, again, thank you all for having me. I think that one of the things I want to do is level set. Today, I really want to talk about social ventures. I actually am a consultant for many organizations, not just in the nonprofit social sector, but also organizations that are for-profit social ventures. And these are organizations that are for-profit entities, but their goal is to actually make some type of change or systemic change in communities. And I think that that's important, that we understand that you can change communities, make profit, and still have an impact, particularly in Black communities, which is, I think, very important to the Black Business Network, obviously important to the Black Expo. And while we're really here, not just to promote business, but to also support businesses that make change for us economically and socially. So one of the first things I really want to do is talk about first my journey in the social venture space. I started out almost 30 years ago as a social sector leader, nonprofit leader. So I led organizations like the Martin Luther King Center in Long Island, obviously Crisis Assistance Ministry, which you actually spoke about in the introduction. That's an agency that when I first came to Charlotte, North Carolina, I had to merge both private, foundation, faith-based organizations, and government dollars in one place to help with eviction prevention and mortgage foreclosures. Went on to become the president and CEO of the Urban League of Central Carolinas, designed a bank with a partner called the Bank of the Urban League of Central Carolinas, and main focus was to provide Black businesses and Black homeowners with loans that were at low interest rates, so that they could actually thrive. And within a year and a half period, 2 years actually, we were able to get $6.7 million out of that small urban league affiliate into the community. Workforce development was also important to me because I felt that at the end of the day, when we talk about social ventures, nonprofits who are still businesses, one of the things that's very important is that we have to look at individuals as human assets. And in Black communities, we rarely do that. We look at Black communities as something that need to be fixed. Reality is that they're actually human assets that are very important for our economic stability going forward. By the year 2044, we know that the majority of talent is going to come from Black communities as well as from brown communities. And so there's no way really around this issue. We have to, as a country, not just Black folks, but others, really have to invest in this talent. And so one of the things that I've done also with the Careers for All platform with the Workforce Board here in Charlotte is really wanting to segregated communities, brought business in for actual training and linkages to jobs, but also entrepreneurial opportunities. And I think that that's still very important to me. Today, I sit as the CEO of We Build Concord and also of Patrick Graham, PhD LLC. And my main focus now is to get social ventures more in the space of housing. I really want to see more of us, business-wise, as well as nonprofit, social sector, and particularly social ventures. I would like to see more of us in the housing space. Nationally, white households, percentage-wise, there's over 75% of them who actually own their homes. But for African Americans, that's around 45%. And the reality is that over the 20th century and well into the beginning of the 21st century, we noticed that it's housing is the one thing that actually still accounts for most of our gains. Technology and others ebb and flow, but one thing is for sure is that land, property, they don't replicate themselves. We only can transform them. And so I would like to see more of us in this space. And so as the CEO of We Build Concord, the first thing I was asked to do, as I've done with other entities, was to come in and give a strategic plan and vision to that organization. And so that people don't know that We Build Concord is actually the lead affordable housing developer for Cabarrus County, which is a county right outside of Charlotte. That county happens to be the third fastest growing county in North Carolina, but Concord itself, or the city, is the fastest growing city in North Carolina and tied for the 8th fastest growing city in our nation for its size. And so one of the things that they realized very quickly is that they had all of this industry coming in, new jobs, Lilly, Red Bull, other organizations that were having large impacts on jobs, Amazon. But what they didn't have is a housing platform that allowed workers to actually live there. And if you're an employer, you want most of your employees to live very close to where you are. So the first thing I had to do was actually come in and develop a strategic vision and plan for how Concord and the rest of Cabarrus actually was going to implement housing. And one of the things that I realized very quickly is that I had to actually train businesses and organizations to think of themselves as social ventures in this fight, but also teach them how to access resources that would not only benefit community, but still allow them to make earnings. And I'll give you a perfect example. One construction company, which is a Black construction company that's part of now our portfolio, is actually within a year and a half has over $10 million in contracts with us. That shows you that when you have the right sort of philanthropic mind combined with your business, which a social venture is, it can allow you to take advantage of opportunities that not only increase your bottom line, but at the end of the day also make some systemic impact. And so housing is very important to me right now in this whole social venture development. So let me just talk briefly about how it works. One is that I actually meet with organizations, particularly for-profit organizations, or those who are looking to develop new companies. And I first ask them, what is the actual issue that they're addressing? Because we normally think of addressing issues in products, but if I use Simon Sinek's sort of notion of the why, you have to really think about why is what you're attempting to do important? What is its larger impact in our society and in our culture? What is it that you're trying to actually overall accomplish outside of actually making dollars, right? Because you can't advertise, I'm trying to make money. You have to advertise and promote how you're making change. And so I work with some of these organizations that were related to the housing sector. I started looking at construction firms. I started looking at growing contractors who didn't have necessarily capacity to take on larger projects, and begin to gather some of those in the room and talk to them about how they can actually become part of this affordable housing, attainable and workforce housing platform right there in Concord. And by doing that, one of the first things I look at is that I wanted them to reevaluate what their vision was for their organizations. So they were actually chasing contracts with larger contract entities, larger companies that were non-minority, non-Black companies in the space. And they found that they didn't necessarily always compete well. And so what I really wanted to do is say, well, a lot of those companies are not looking at social ventures or the social sector. They're not looking at some of the things that nonprofits and sometimes even public entities, right, desire for the communities. And one of the things that we have to realize is that in certain legislation, for example, the American Rescue Plan, it really specifies that they want us to try to focus on minority business development, to include them. And so what I did with these organizations, several construction and contract agencies, is really talk to them about how can you as an organization be tied to an actual vision and mission of a community and make new inroads and relationships into development, and ensuring that many of them were registered too, obviously, as minority contractors. First thing that we did was really talk about what their current capacity was. And some of those had to actually face realities. There were some who were large enough that they could actually build in larger developments. There were some, though, who could actually serve as really sort of support contractors or subcontractors in the business. And so this was about teaching them and aligning them around those type of issues. So first, realizing what your current capacity is, and then what your future vision was going to be. The next was to talk to them more about implementation strategies, how they present actually to entities that have contracts. For example, I had over $15 million in contracts ready and available, but these organizations had to be able to actually not only demonstrate capacity, but present in ways that would allow them to get through a panel. And a lot of times these are panels that are making decisions. And I'll admit, sometimes it's going to be just those organizations or individuals who have relationships with others. So we're going to have to show up even differently or even better, actually, than a lot of those that we compete with. And I know that's a common story. It's one that's unfair, but really felt that it is really important that they face those realities and then try to actually address it. Third part of what we did with those organizations was to really actually look at what their current strategies were and how they could actually use different strategies to attract contract business or subcontract business in this space. Overall, what I found that was very interesting is that I use metrics to measure success. And in digging in deep dives with these individuals, as we prepared to implement some of our projects with We Build Concord, and using my LLC to actually do some of the training, what I found is that currently We Build Concord, which again, largest affordable housing contractor, nonprofit contractor in the space in Concord and Cabarrus County, over 75% of all contracts, either through marketing, construction, development, actually went to women and minority businesses, with Black businesses accounting for the highest percentage in terms of actual income or resources devoted to them for affordable housing. What also were some of the other outcomes? The city of Concord at the time was building something just under 10 homes a year. Yet studies showed that you needed to actually build about 300 a year over the next 10 years to keep up with affordable housing needs or workforce housing needs. Right now, we're getting closer to that, but in our first year, with the help of minority companies, we're at 71. By 2025, we're predicted to be closer to 125. By 2027, we're predicted to be closer to that 300 threshold, and we'll be able to move even faster. But a lot of that was done by intentionally working with minority, particularly Black firms, to actually understand how these processes work, how they could actually be part of it, and more important, how they could be co-branded with organizations, municipalities, and others as a solution to an issue. And now many of these actually, many of these organizations are now actually having profits, and at the same time can say I was part of something larger that benefited everyone else. Some other things I want to mention too that I think are important as we do this. One is first, really look for partnerships, even in your for-profit social venture entities. I think that oftentimes we feel that we have to be the standalone, and we don't really look at opportunities that can actually combine resources with organizations that can help benefit all. I'll give you a perfect example. I have about 4 organizations now, Black companies, that decide to co-invest in affordable housing developments. So while we already had access to some properties, while we already had access to some dollars to build, we actually brought them in, allowed them to co-invest. And as we sold homes for ownership at affordable rates, those entities now earn profits. At the same time, now they're associated with our movement. And so when other opportunities come up, they're the first to know about it, but it also helps them leverage who we are and who they are. And I think that that's important, that a lot of us have to understand that if we don't actually think outside the box in terms of partnerships, we often will find that we just don't have the capacity to do it all ourselves. Eventually, I think as you grow, your capacity grows and you begin to take on more and more ventures that are lone ventures. But I think that partnerships will always be part of the mix. So I think that's one thing that I want to stress to everyone listening. 2 is to put egos aside and think long-term vision. What I was also dealing with a lot of the businesses that we incorporated into our strategy is they were so focused just on their own brand that at times it didn't allow them to see a larger picture that could actually build longevity. And so part of what I had to do with a lot of these organizations is really retrain their thinking and mindset around what is a short-term victory versus what are larger long-term victories. And I realized too that one of the issues that they faced and why they were so short-term in their thinking is that often they were living hand to mouth. So capacity. So really being able to link them with financial resources, others that could get them through storms. And I even at times changed some of our accounting policies just to accommodate them. And I realized that those of us who are in positions to do that, we have to really think about, as a side note, really think about how we can actually change access. So with some of these organizations, it meant that instead of them doing an N30 with us, is that I set up ways to do N10s for them so that way they could actually get paid quicker, have access to capital. And this is not something that can always happen because I had to let them know too that not everyone is going to change their accounting procedures for you. But it was a way also to demonstrate too that I was with them. So they began to have some faith in what we were doing and trying to do in terms of developing affordable housing in these communities. The other thing is that, again, getting past that notion of just your brand, but really being part of some larger collective, actually began to benefit many of them. So some of the larger Black firms began to actually include more of the smaller Black firms in their pipeline. So when it came time to do horizontal construction or vertical construction, you started to see more Black faces at sites, which I hadn't seen before, even from Black firms. When they subcontract out, a lot of times it was still those who just win these bids. And we really looked for responsible bids when we do it, but also trying to get people from those communities. The other things that we did is we implemented what we call a priority level for both contractors as well as for residents. And so what that means is that when you have all things being the same, meaning that you either have individuals trying to purchase homes who can at least qualify for the minimum loans that we would actually require to move into affordable development, where they're not spending more than 30% of their income on a home. And when we were looking at contractors who were actually from communities or actually had close ties to a community, we set up priority levels that allowed us to actually give them an advantage if all things were equal against others. And I think that that's important too, that many of us, even in our own policies as we do business, have to actually implement some ways to prioritize not just Black business, but local business as well, so that communities then begin to rotate their dollars within their community as opposed to always sending them out. And so with that, again, 75% of our contractors are obviously women and minority, and well over 76% of those were actually local. So I think that that's equally as important to strategies. It does take a little bit more work. You have to do a little bit more research, and you have to actually provide some accommodations for additional training, right? And getting people up to capacity. So ultimately, when you think about that, this is really not about so much just the issue of their capacity, but us as those who are training individuals to do this, who also sometimes may have purse strings or have some control, must also be willing to actually stretch a little bit further to allow these companies to really excel, or to at least be introduced into the pipeline. And last thing I will say about this particular segment is this. We need more organizations to participate in social ventures. that have really answers to larger systemic issues within our communities. However, what I have noticed is that so many of these organizations, and even in my training, want to run at 100 miles an hour before they've really done the research. A lot of these issues, someone has tried to address them, whether it's affordable housing, whether it was workforce development, myriad of other types of social issues that can be addressed. But what I have seen is that a lot of us think that we're the first ones on the moon. And it's so important that we actually do our research, look at the potential partners that are out there, look at the agencies or competition that we may perceive is there, and find where is our niche within a system. If you think about, for example, affordable housing, you're really talking about a system. If you think about workforce development, you talk about a system. If you talk about entrepreneurship, you're talking about a system. So where are you going to play in that system? Where is your impact going to be? It's really about understanding the continuum of that system. And I think that a lot of times as organizations, we don't see ourselves as part of a system. We just see us addressing some immediate need. And the reality is that needs change, but systems progress forward. Even if as they morph, they basically, in many ways, stay the same. Our history has taught us that. Something else I just wanted to touch on too briefly with folks is how do I, as a consultant, intimately actually get involved with the organization. One is that every organization needs to have a mission statement, something that's guiding all of their internal operations. Every organization, and you don't have to be a nonprofit or a social venture, needs to have a vision. What is it that you're trying to accomplish long term within the first 5 to 10 years of your organization, and not just for your profit, but literally for the benefit of others? When you think about it in that way, particularly in social ventures, visions are very important. Core values within the organization, taking components of that mission and vision, how is that going to actually leak into the core values of what you do? And while all this seems elementary, the reality is for some reason we tend to skip those on how we're going to govern ourselves, how we don't chase money, but actually chase our vision and mission, which actually then brings more resource and dollars to us, as opposed to changing constantly who we are to try to chase the dollar, but like be who we are and then actually let the dollars match with who you are. I found that very hard conversations to have with a lot of our small businesses that we tried to contract with. So I found myself actually taking many of them through those type of strategic processes and then developing strategies as well as operational procedures around that, which also is something that's also not lost on me, is that in, for example, the development of affordable housing ventures, a lot of the subcontractors.
Greetings, beautiful people. I am Kahiri Ma'at, which means one who makes life on earth as it is in heaven. Now, ultimately, my genius is infinite in acknowledgement of the God that lives within. However, my genius in relation to my unique life purpose.
So again, I think that one of the things, again, that I think is important is really understand how to operationalize that vision and how to actually be true to who you are, who your organization is, and what it represents. And I found that very interesting and also very difficult for a lot of our smaller contractors to grasp and understand. They thought that, I became a plumber, I could just become a plumbing agency and I just go out and tell people about my service. but not understanding that they were actually part of a larger system, as well as understanding how they had to have vision, mission, and had to have core values behind their business that guided all of their business decisions. And when you find that you do that, others actually notice how that alignment occurs. It also makes marketing, branding, and other things a lot easier going forward. Other thing I'll say too is to make sure that in the smaller business space that you're looking for other organizations too that actually can help you with the things that you're not good at, whether that's on the accounting side, whether that's on the branding and marketing side. And this is something that we had to really work with a lot of our subcontractors and others on. So let me just talk about results overall. We built Concord when we started, and we were looking at trying to develop affordable housing, but also looking at how we can inspire more economic development as well as minority participation in what we do. Here's the results. Year and a half of literal operational existence, went from around $1.2 million in contracts to start off a lot of these ventures now to over 15 million. So we've grown obviously almost 6-7 fold since we started. And that was actually being strategic about who we were, our mission and vision and goals, going after low hanging fruit, whether that was government contracts for affordable housing, now having others join us in this, the Z. Smith Reynolds Foundation, Wells Fargo's Foundation, Atrium Health Foundation, and others being engaged. So one was really talking the walk, walking the talk that we actually were talking to our subcontractors, our potential subcontractors about. Two, finding ways to actually do training and getting them up to scale. And then the last thing we really did was actually develop panels that could really review and honestly make assessments on what was needed for many of these individual organizations to help us in our mission, while at the same time actually develop an economic base for themselves. We're going to still grow. If we grew by 15 million in a year and a half, I know within 5 years we could be up to 40, 50 million. And I hope, in my vision, is that I'll be able to train and work with more Black firms that can help us solve our issue of affordable housing, not just in this community, but across North Carolina and beyond. One of the things that we anticipate to do as we grow is we want to actually develop a component called We Build Carolinas, where we actually share our model and then allow others to actually implement that across communities, whether it's through our community land trust or other ways of developing affordable and workforce development. So with that, if you want to actually get in contact with me, our website is www.webuildconcord.org. And of course, you can get in touch with me directly, pgraham@webuildconcord.org.
Wow, Dr. Graham, thank you so much for everything you have said, all your dreams and your motivation and the way you go about helping the Black community is absolutely astounding. So with that, I must say that genius is coming, and I will see you on the other side.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
Over the past few years, we've seen the growth of existing and new initiatives focused on financial inclusion, building global networks, and reducing the wealth gap in response to the idea there's not enough seats at the table. Whether their outcomes
Dr. Eric Kelly III, and a host of phenomenal speakers from all around the globe for this 7-day virtual event that you don't want to miss.
The mission of the Black Business Expo is to raise scholarship money from kids all the way from high school all the way from college. The Black Business Olympics is one of the largest Black business showcases in the world. It is an opportunity for businesses and companies to showcase their businesses globally. We are going to be giving away laptops up to $5,000 away to students. Again, I'm Olivia Appleberry, the founder of 2 Cents Finance and one of the speakers for the expo. I am so excited to see you there. For more info, go to www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090 and hope to see you there.
I am Black Business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep. Yes, I am Black Business. I am Black Business. Tell me, are you Black Business? I am Black Business. Do you support Black businesses? Listen, I support Black business because I am Black Business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black business in the world. The world! Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090. I am Black Business.
I am Black Business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep, I am Black Business. I am Black Business. Are you Black Business? I am Black Business. Do you support Black businesses? I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black America in North Carolina. Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-380-9090. I am Black Business. I am Black Business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep, I am Black Business. I am Black Business. Are you Black Business? I am Black Business. Do you support Black businesses? I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black America in North Carolina. Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-380-9090. I am Black Business. I am Black Business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep, I am Black Business. I am Black Business. Are you Black Business? I am Black Business. Do you support Black businesses? I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black America in North Carolina. Sign up today.
How many times have you been asked to help someone you didn't even know, a student, a business entrepreneur, or did you ever even ask, where did they end up? that business, that friend, that entrepreneur. Well, just maybe they ended up in a gang, bankrupt, homeless, or worse, dead. Maybe they turned to crime, drugs, and alcohol. Did you ever wonder? Did you destroy their dream, or was your life always so easy? At the Black Business Olympics, we started a movement to help students complete. Give them hope and foster success. Help them to leave their dreams of providing laptops, computers, and up to $5,000 in scholarship funds. Today, we ask you to help a student, a business owner, or an entrepreneur to realize their dream by sponsoring them, supporting them, and buying from them. Consider this. With $1.6 trillion in our Black community, we only ask for a small donation for our students, our businesses, and our entrepreneurs. And you can change a life today. So I ask you, what are you going to do? Sit on the sideline and watch our students in high school be losers, miss out on their dream from lack of resources? Or are you going to donate to the movement and change their future and yours as well? Give us a call today at 919-308-9090. Change their life by investing with action to the Black Business Olympic Fund. The Black Business Olympics, one of the largest business showcases of Black business in the history of the world.
The Black Business Network and Black Business Olympics are essential platforms for Black business owners globally. They provide the tools and support you need to succeed in today's competitive marketplace. Join us today as we collaborate together with businesses from around the world to support our children, students, and young future entrepreneurs, Black businesses, and corporations. We raise funds for students going to college and young entrepreneurs who are aspiring to be business owners, and we invite you to be a contributor today. Visit the website www.blackbusinessexpousa.com to connect with and learn more about how the Black Business Network and Black Business Olympics can help you not only share your amazing business story to businesses, but also serve future generations. Hello, my name is David Jones, CEO and co-founder of Hello LLC, where we help businesses build a culture, brand an experience, and leverage technology to pivot into Web 3. Join the Black Business Network streaming live into Roku, Metaverse, STEM City, Black Multiverse Enterprises, Hulu, YouTube, iHeartRadio, Apple, Facebook, LinkedIn, Spotify, Twitch, and Google Podcasts. Tune in, turn on, and let's thrive.
Social media is evolving. It's more vibrant, more colorful, more energetic, and so are you. It's not just photos anymore. It's video, it's audio, it's subscriptions. And now there's Fanbase, a new monetized social network. Fanbase delivers the complete native app experience with full content monetization for every user. No algorithms that shadow ban your engagement or growth, and no ads. Follow anyone for free and subscribe directly to your favorite creators for $4.99 a month. Plus, show some love by tipping on any post. Also, make a Fanbase page and monetize your content the same way. Finally, connect with your followers by posting the amazing content you already create. And now, get paid for it. It's time to energize and monetize, because everyone's a fan of something and everyone has a fan base.
Prepare for what's coming and dominate in economic winter. Stand strong and thrive by showcasing your great products and services globally through the Black Business Network and Black Business Olympics. The Black Business Network has showcased over 2,000 companies with over $7 billion in sales each year. Over 10 million attendees have viewed the rebroadcast each month. Through the Black Business Olympics, unique styles of business training and mentoring are turning students into business owners and entrepreneurial warriors who will dominate in any economy. Gain the ultimate advantage of the Black Business Olympics, 7 days of unbelievable topics and speakers speaking around the globe. Donate your time and experience to provide expertise and scholarships to students worldwide and change the world. Now, more than ever, new insights, tools, strategies, and capabilities are needed. This is your chance for a major presentation to the world. Fill out the form and join the more than 2,000 speakers who have presented to over 200 countries. Join the Black Business Network streaming live into the Metaverse, STEM City, Black Multiverse Enterprises, Hulu, Amazon, YouTube, iHeartRadio, Apple, Facebook, LinkedIn, Pod TV, IBM TV, Spotify, and Google Podcasts. Sign up today. Spaces are limited, and we will see you there.
Are you a forward-thinking entrepreneur or business owner? The world is changing faster than ever, and it's time to pivot and adapt to the future. Hello LLC is here to help you do just that. Hello stands for helping enterprises leverage leading-edge optimizations. Our innovative solutions can streamline operations, reduce overhead costs, and give you a competitive edge in a market projected to reach $5 trillion by 2030. By pivoting to the metaverse, businesses can tap into a rapidly growing market that is projected to be a significant part of daily life for 25% of Americans by 2026. As a full digital metaverse agency, the Hello LLC can help you create custom solutions to streamline operations, increase productivity, reduce costs, and drive brand recognition. Why should you pivot to the metaverse with the Hello LLC? By leveraging cutting-edge technology, you can provide immersive experiences for your customers, expand your global reach, and unlock new revenue streams. Contact us today to make the pivot.
Follow the Brand TV broadcast host, Grant McGaugh, as he visits with top executives and entrepreneurs to find out their secrets of success with their personal brand. Follow the Brand TV broadcast host as he focuses on brand development to build better relationships, bring value to your business, relationships, and career. You will enjoy listening to each episode that is tailored to speak to you directly. If you're looking for this type of clarity in terms of building your brand, you have tuned into the right station. Each episode will help you to shape a conversation in the 5-star BDM network of 20,000 professionals and become a springboard for your corporate engagement and business opportunities. Each guest will frame their story in the areas of personal branding, business development, career development, financial empowerment, and technology innovation. Grant McGaugh explains why he is the CEO and owner of his own professional career. Grant is an accomplished business leader and entrepreneur who wants to give back to individuals to grow their personal brand strategy. Tune in as he weaves his story about new possibilities, while to you exceed expectations. If you love storytelling, this show will make for fun.
You are in the right place at the right time. The Black Business Network opens again for its Black Business Olympics, a 24/7 broadcast on business, strategies, global branding, social media marketing, finance, advertisement, and much, much more. Featuring the top, most powerful entrepreneurs and speakers and thought leaders from all around the world as they gather together for this phenomenal event. Join the Black Business Network streaming live into the metaverse, STEM City USA, Black Multiverse, Pod TV, Roku, Hulu, iHeartRadio, Apple TV, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Google Podcasts, Facebook, LinkedIn, IBM TV, Spotify, and Twitch. Tune in today and be a part of this amazing movement. The Black Business Olympics welcomes you.
I am Black Business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep. Yes, I am Black Business. I am Black Business. Tell me, are you Black Business? I am Black Business. Do you support Black businesses? Listen, I support Black business because I am Black Business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black business in the world. The world! Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090. I am Black Business.
Good afternoon, business owners, entrepreneurs, thought leaders, and corporations. Welcome to the Black Business Network. My name is Erica Jo Robinson, and I'm your business moderator for this evening on the Black Business Network. The Black Business Network is a 24-hour business network showcasing Black businesses, business owners, entrepreneurs, and thought leaders worldwide. We have speakers from North Carolina, London, Singapore, Africa, Japan, and cities all over the United States. The Black Business Network is a global community sharing its business knowledge to empower, inspire, and educate businesses about business. Our next speaker is Troy Richardson. With 37 years of work experience in various industries, Troy is a passionate and driven sales advocate, financial literacy advocate, and content creator. He has a strong background in business, management, marketing, and related support services. And he is a member of the MBN Matthews Business Network. His mission is to promote health and wealth education to the masses and to empower them to make the right decisions to live better and prosper. As a sales advocate at Wellness Benefit Solutions since August 2023, he finds commercial, federal, and state and local government clients with the proven method of saving on payroll taxes and offering a world-class wellness benefit suite to employees and their families. He uses his skills in team building, customer satisfaction, and sales operation to establish and maintain long-term relationships with clients and to deliver value-added solutions that meet their needs and goals. He also works with a financial services professional at WealthWave, where he provides workshop teaching financial literacy and how money works. Additionally, he is the creator and founder of a full cycle production and creative content company and the director of fundraising at FOSA Inc. I present to you Troy Richardson.
Wow, Erica, thank you so much for that.
Absolutely.
As you were saying all those things that I'm doing, I'm like, who is she talking about? Right? I had to remember. And but again, thank you so much. I continue to be inspired by, you, Dr. Kelly, the entire Black Business Olympic family. And thank you for all those behind the scenes that make it look so effortlessly in what you do. We see this finished product and, we don't realize the work that goes into it. But my name is Troy Richardson. I'm the CEO of RCG Richardson Consulting Group, aka RCG Consulting, aka RCG Media Collaborative. And as Erica told you, I'm multifaceted. I've been blessed to align myself with a lot of people out there that are making change and they're impacting lives. And today, my topic is being in the game, right? One of the hardest things is to find yourself engaged and involved in a movement. And I feel that I'm literally a part of several movements that I want to share with you all today. Now, the first movement, I won't say number one, they're all top tier, just amazing opportunities. But I'm involved with a nationwide movement to bring free wireless and a free tablet to underserved communities and families and veterans currently receiving VA benefits, that they're qualified to get free internet and free Wi-Fi and a free tablet device in their home. And that's making a difference. My personal goal is to provide this free service and free tablet to 100,000 deserving individuals and families over the next 12 months. And I am recruiting people to help me do this. I cannot do it alone. That's one thing you will find when you're trying to start your business, that you cannot do it alone. So I'm aligning myself with other like-minded, like-hearted individuals that have this vision and share the passion in serving others. And this program, which is the ACP, Affordable Connectivity Program, it's a $14 billion program designed by the FCC to bring this free internet and free Wi-Fi into these homes. So there are people out there just like myself that are locking arms, and we are going to make sure that we do bring this free service and free tablet device to those families. So again, anyone receiving social service assistance, the Medicaid, I said the VA benefits, anyone within 200% of the national poverty guidelines, anyone receiving the SNAP benefits, the food stamps, and a few others, right? We know people out there need help. So let's bring it to them. Let's go out there and reach these folks, and let's find them and give them this free internet and free Wi-Fi service along with a free tablet. Not a bad deal. So that's one of these movements that I'm involved in. The second movement, and I really love this, I've been involved with this for a number of years now. And recently we've been speaking to people in Ghana, Liberia, Sierra Leone, and the UK. And what we're doing is bringing affordable housing to these countries. And we're also doing it here in the US, but it's a global effort that's going on right now. And I've aligned myself with a couple of the leading manufacturers that are providing these tiny homes, and we are bringing it literally to the world. Ghana has a void of about 1.6 million homes that are needed, and we are going to fill a lot of those homes with this tiny home project. And again, this is giving people home ownership at a very affordable entry point, sometimes between $30,000 and $40,000. They're going to own their own home. If you've ever seen the inside of a tiny home, it really looks good, and it is spacious. It has the kitchen, 1, 2, 3 bedrooms. We even have apartment units, 24-unit apartments. Can you imagine the difference that will make in some of these underserved areas in Ghana, in Liberia, in Sierra Leone, Cameroon? The list goes on and on and on. This is literally going on all over the world. And again, I'm so excited and honored and privileged to be able to bring this to not only global communities, but communities right here in the U.S. I just spoke with a local councilwoman in her office this week that is very interested in bringing these tiny homes to the Prince George's County, Maryland area. So just excited what's happening with this movement. Another movement that I want to touch on is the entertainment industry, right? And as many of you know, that I do have a media company, and we have finished the script, the marketing deck. We've done all the marketing that we have to do for this initial television drama series, which my goal is to attach this drama series to various nonprofits. And I want them to grow with this series. We also want to tap into networks such as the Black Business Olympics to help us market the series and everything that goes into running a television series. We want to tap into untapped talent. And I know there's a big pool of talent within the Black Business Olympics network of businesses that we're going to tap into, and we're all going to prosper and grow together, not only with this television series, but the other projects we have as well. We have a powerful stage play that depicts the opioid crisis in the urban communities and its impact on the families. That is going to be phenomenal. So that's going to be another opportunity for businesses to tap into the ancillary services that are going to be needed, and especially as this stage play makes its rounds from various cities to various cities. So we're very excited about the media company and what we're doing, and I just want to thank a couple of my good friends, actors and directors, Mr. Bill Duke, and the executive director for the NICU DC television series project, Mr. Gilbert Glenn Brown. And I just rewatched Respect and looked at Gilbert. He played Martin Luther King Jr. in that wonderful movie with Jennifer Hudson again. And it was amazing. You know, his performance was incredible. It looked like he had more lines than I realized, but I told him, you know, he did a phenomenal job depicting Martin Luther King Jr. So shout out to Gilbert Glenn Brown and the entire NICU DC team, India, Sophia, and everyone else who has had anything to do with making that dream of mine come to fruition. So those are some of the examples of being in the game. Now, this next one, this is for my business owners, right? And those especially that have W-2 employees, 30-hour week minimum W-2 employees, at least 2 W-2 employees. Now, I've become a facilitator for an IRS program that is very similar to the PPP and the ERTC COVID programs that popped up. The big difference with this one is that it's been around since 2013, that nobody knows about it. You don't need to provide any financials, none. No requirements for time in business. You could start yesterday, doesn't matter. The only requirement is that you have at least 2 W-2 30-hour employees. And the IRS designed this program to give tax leniency and up to a 30% decrease in your workman's comp rate. It's incredible. The average savings per employee is about $500 annually. So if you have 10 employees, that's $5,000 that you could potentially save. And there's no net cost involved. Only thing you have to do is get enrolled. So for those businesses out there that are, looking for extra funding to do, maybe something as little as office supplies, right? Maybe there's a program that you had to stop because you did not have the revenue coming in, but the IRS designed this program to give you a break. So let me help you take that break, get that break. So again, you can reach me if you don't know at troy@rcghome.net. That's troy@rcghome.net. And my worldwide telephone number, WhatsApp, is 202-517-4922. So the only way we're going to make a significant change, as the Black Business Olympics is doing, the Black Business Expo USA, this phenomenal, incredible family is doing, is to lock arms and tap into each other, right? This is how we're going to make that global difference, where we share not only best practices, we share ideas, we share business principles, theories, things that are working, and we share them. So many times people want to hold on to what they have for fear of somebody taking it. But trust me, 9 times out of 10, you did not create it. Somebody else created it and you're just using it. So why not pay it forward and help someone else? Because usually when you help someone else, it ends up helping you. So no more egos. It's all about we goals, right? And feel free to use that. Several people have. It's not about the egos. It is definitely about the we goes, because as one goes, we all go. And that's the way we're going to go into the future, and we're going to prosper, and we're going to decrease crime. We're going to decrease poverty. We're going to decrease homelessness. We're going to decrease hunger. And it's all going to be about the increase. This is my purpose. In the honor of my late mother, Dorothy Gray Richardson, I'm serving others, because I know as I serve, then I'm going to prosper. I will be rewarded. That's how it works. So again, I'm honored and definitely privileged to be a part of this family. But there is one other program that I want to introduce the world to. And this is an organization that I've had the pleasure of being affiliated with for about 6 years now. And this organization, they're known as the most researched nutritional food product in the world. They literally are. They sponsor the entire Olympic community with their products, their natural food products. So it's all about health. You guys know I'm a health advocate. This company is number one across the board in everything they do. But they are providing a franchise opportunity, virtual franchise, for only $52 a year. Nobody else is doing it. Nobody else is doing it like this company. So again, folks, tap into yourself, number one. Tap into your creativity. Tap into that desire that you have to do more and to achieve those levels of success that you see others having. You can do it. You know you can do it. You just have not had the opportunity that you feel is where you need to be. But there are so many opportunities out here for us all, and you just have to go for it. I'm going to reflect to one of my favorite quotes, and it's a Confucius quote, and it goes something like this: "The greatest glory is not to have never fallen, but to rise every time you do fall." And that basically means it's okay to fail. You're going to fail. Most businesses go through failure. Some people operate 10, 15, 20 businesses before they get it right. So it's normal to fail. You're not going to succeed without failing. So don't think you're never going to fall. You're just going to have to get up. You're going to have to rise. You're going to have to be that phoenix and rise to that level of success that others will see you from your adversity, and they will learn from your mistakes. And that comes in paying it forward and sharing information, right? We talk about the metaverse, the new AI, the chat GPT. This technology is making it easier for us to operate and to share information and to get information. So there's really no reason that you cannot go into business, but even better, prosper in business. But align yourself with those who are already doing it. Number one, reach out to a mentor. I used to be a government contractor, and they have a mentor protege program where a smaller company, an 8A company, a minority, woman-owned company, veteran-owned company, they would be mentored by an established larger company. And as the larger companies gain those government contracts, they would have set aside goals where they would have to have 5% set aside for that veteran-owned company, and so on and so forth. So find a mentor in an organization that you can learn from, and possibly they can help you grow by letting you become a subcontractor to some of the services or some of the products that they are offering. It's all about alignment, putting yourself in the right position with the right people at the right time. So those are a few examples of what I'm talking about. Collaboration is the key. Collaboration is the key. The Black Business Olympic family, Dr. Eric Kelly, and the entire family has put this platform in front of us so that we can utilize our gifts, our talents, our experiences to make a difference, a global difference. Now, it's a global world out there, right? And someone asked me, Troy, do you only deal with Black businesses? You know, this is a common question. Let's face it, right? It's the Black Business Network. No, of course we don't just deal with Black businesses. We can't operate just solely on Black businesses. You align yourself with those who you could benefit from doing business with, right? That have the same integrity as you, same values. But yes, there is a focus on Black business. If we don't have that focus, we can't depend on other cultures to have that focus for us. So yes, I do have a laser sharp focus on doing business with Black businesses. You heard it from me. I said it first. But I do business with everyone. Like I said, I'm a global entrepreneur. Many ethnicities, cultures that I deal with on a regular. Great people. And they all know that I love everyone, but I love my culture. This is my mother's culture. This is my grandparents. This is, my family. So absolutely, I love Black business. I am Black business. I'm light-skinned Black business, but nonetheless, I'm Black business. And I like to tell Dr. Kelly that I'm bringing light skin back. Sometimes we have these outtakes that you guys don't see when we're in the green room, and there's so much love and laughter that you guys, you don't see But when I tell you we have fun while we're going after, promoting each other's business, we have fun. And you have to make sure that, number one, you're able to laugh at yourself, right? Because again, there's going to be times that you fail. There's going to be adversity that's going to come at you. And sometimes you just have to, laugh it off and just get back in the game and brush yourself off and get ready for it. Be prepared. So again, I can't say enough about the Black Business Network family. And I'm just going to ramble off a couple names of people that inspire me. Okay? Like Ramona, like Eunisa, like Eric, like Paulette, like Erica, like Grant, like Sydney. There are so many that I can name that have inspired me to do more. And I do a lot, and I'm not done by no means at all. I'm always engaging, always aligning with various people. I had the pleasure of addressing a local chamber of about 50 businesses about a month ago. It was incredible. 50 people that I did not know, that now they know me and what I do, and they also know the Black Business Network. I'm also a contributing editor for the National Black Unity newspaper, which is another global paper. Please Google that, National Black Unity News. And it's a phenomenal publication. And again, I'm just blessed to be a contributing editor with so many other editors in this newspaper that is all around the world. So align yourself with those people that have the like mindset and the like heart set of yourself. I want to again give you the information to get in touch with me because it's important. It's troy@rcghome.net and telephone number 202-517-4922. And I see the wonderful Erica has reappeared. Erica, I hope I did you justice. I hope I did the network justice today.
Absolutely, you have, and I thank you so much. There's something I got to say.
Please.
Genius is coming, and I'll see you on the other side. The Black Business Expo's mission is to raise funds for high school seniors going to college or K through 12 entrepreneurs. This expo is a fundraiser for students, and you may go to www.blackbusinessexpousa.com to donate to the scholarship fund or use the Cash App that's on the screen, $BBX USA. Our goal is to give laptops and up to $5,000 to 10 students. Students can register online at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com. Every dollar counts. So we want to remind you to donate to the scholarship fund. So we want to say thank you to our USA sponsors for April 2023. NC100, Moody Capital Partners, Suede Soul, Lotus Reach, Coaching and Training, Carolina, Virginia, Minority Supplier Development Council, Step Management, Barbara H. Smith, LLC, Maggie McLean Foundation, Inc., Genius is Common, Earth Essentials, Maylene Shawnee Global, Executive Women's Success Institute, The Quality Coaching Company, Superwoman Business Services, Creative Force Studios, Lee Entertainment, Artistic App Design, and Black Business Expo USA. Genius is coming, and I'll see you on the other side.
I was born in a little village on the island of Haiti. Many deadly diseases pounded me. It is as if they were on a mission to end my existence on this earth. I refused up. In 1983, I left Haiti and came to the United States of America. And I came with $5, 2 shirts. I didn't speak any English. I came to Atlanta. I got a job. I was a doorman. I was a doorman with a dream. What I used to do, I used to come on stage. I'd rehearse this moment that I'm standing in front of you. That's the power of a dream. Maybe today is the day you begin acting as if you already have it. And then step out with full force. Take a risk. No condition is permanent. Don't let your situation distract you. You are chosen. You are called. You are born for a purpose in this life.
Did you know women represent just 3% of Fortune 500 CEOs and less than 15% of corporate executives at top companies worldwide? Have you wondered what the secrets are to getting into the top ranks, whether in the private or public sector? Do you want to figure out how to stop being held back in your career or passed over for promotion? Then you're in the right place. Hi, I'm Dr. Madeline Ann Lewis, President and CEO of the Executive Women's Success Institute. I have decades of experience in the military, the federal government, and corporate America, and my mission is to help women succeed and tap into their full potential. I want to reach 1 million plus women around the world to become the leaders they are meant to be. So if you want to move into a management or executive level position, or maybe you are a female veteran transitioning out of the military into business entrepreneurship, then reach out to the Executive Women's Success Institute at 301-693-3284. Let us get you on the fast track to success.
I'm Ramon Ray. Founder of Smart Hustle Magazine and smallbiztechnology.com.
You're here today to celebrate small business success. Stand up on your feet. You rocked the house. It was amazing. Didn't we learn? For me, success comes from failure. One thing not to do is shake somebody's hand like this.
Did you know that our black dollar only lasts for 6 hours in our community? Yet other communities, their dollars last for 19 to 30 days.
The Black Wall Street Nation. Black Wall Street Nation. Yes, that's why we created the Black Wall Street Nation. Black Wall Street Nation is a centralized directory available to all black businesses across the world. It was created for businesses like you, the ones that want to start and the ones who have a dream that have already started, such as businesses like Drop in a Bucket Productions, Valito Foods, Sugar Tea Branding Firm, All the Dazzle, Bun Cakeaholic, Miss Riot, and you. We'll have marketing, seminars, and some funding coming soon just for you. So, we want you to come and join us. www.blackwallstreetnation.com. See you there.
This is Dr. Arnold T. Petsworth. He's the owner of Petsworth Vet World, a veterinary clinic in Hopton, Connecticut. His patients include dog, cat, frog, fish,
Goldie,
dog, and this alpaca. Due to doctor-patient confidentiality, we can't tell you their names. Business at Vet World was steady, and then quarantine hit. Neighbors brought new four-legged friends into their homes. Bunnies. Bunnies everywhere. Dr. Petsworth welcomed these new patients with open arms. The only problem? There were more appointments than he could manage. That's when Dr. Petsworth turned to his American Express business card, which offers spending potential that's built for his changing business needs. He decided to hire a new assistant, Julio, and with spending power built for business purchases, he used his card to furnish a new exam room. Together, Dr. Petsworth, Julio, and American Express Business made sure all the pets of Hopton got the love and care they deserve. And everyone was happy. Get the card built for business by American Express.
Why do I do what I do? You know, my life coach asked me that a few years ago. And she said, Tony, what's your why? And I told her, and she said, girl, you've already accomplished that. Perhaps you need a new why.
Hi, Tony Harris, Amy Hoydu with Say It Said Marketing, one of your students. And just wanted to say thank you, Tony Harris, for spending so much time with me and giving me that boost in my business that I so drastically needed.
My why is to touch, move, and inspire my clients to take drastic steps to be better than they were before they met me. I'm a resource. I'm a connector. I want to help people build deeper relationships that are beneficial to their life and business. That's what I do best.
So, first thing you got to do is show up. And speaking is a way to magnetically attract your ideal client to you.
How many of you use social media that way? Absolutely, and this is how you look to the world.
Drastic steps are the steps that are needed to be successful. And my business is drastic denotes a mindset. Getting out of your comfort zone. Doing something that you don't necessarily feel comfortable doing, want to do, but you know it's a necessary step to be successful in your business.
I get the most satisfaction when I see my connections flourishing into relationships long after I am gone.
Hi, my name is Jasmine Augustine with Media Jasmine, and I've joined several networking and referral groups in the area. And Network in Action Northeast Houston with Tony Harris Taylor is one of the best organizations that I've joined.
I love that piece of what I do, and it is what fuels my fire. My name is Tony Harris Taylor, saying take a drastic step today for a fantastic tomorrow.
What if you could build your own city? A place where every child can find nurturing people to help them achieve their full potential. A place where every adult can access job training support. Where health education is abundant. Where social justice ruled the land. A place without limitations. Welcome. You have arrived at STEM City USA. It is what every city should be. A safe and trusted community where you find people and resources to help you become everything you are and beyond. STEM City is unlike anything you have ever experienced. It is a digital twin of the world around you, only better. STEM City is about energy and soul renewal. It is more than a digital world. You can almost feel the power of live cultural events, music, and theater. STEM City promises a better future for children, with caring mentors and hands-on activities, with dedicated tutors to support our youth. STEM City is your passport to a healthy lifestyle, with weekly events addressing our community's many issues. STEM City is your financial well-being, with helpful information on wealth management, career advancement, job training, and so much more. STEM City is the community you deserve. It is the city where your dreams can come true. STEM City USA, a place in the sky that is accessible to all who reach for the stars.
Did you know women represent just 3% of Fortune 500 CEOs and less than 15% of corporate executives at top companies worldwide? Have you wondered what the secrets are to getting into the top ranks, whether in the private or public sector? Do you want to figure out how to stop being held back in your career or passed over for promotion? Then you're in the right place. Hi, I'm Dr. Madeline Ann Lewis, President and CEO of the Executive Women's Success Institute. I have decades of experience in the military, the federal government, and corporate America. And my mission is to help women succeed and tap into their full potential. I want to reach 1 million+ women around the world to become the leaders they are meant to be. So if you want to move into a management or executive level position, or maybe you are a female veteran transitioning out of the military into business entrepreneurship, then reach out to the Executive Women's Success Institute at 301-693-3284. Let us get you on the fast track to success.
I was born in a little village on the island of Haiti. Many deadly diseases pounded me. It is as if they were on a mission to end my existence on this earth. I refused to give up. In 1983, I left Haiti and came to the United States of America. And I came with $5, 2 shirts. I didn't speak any English. I came to Atlanta. I got a job. I was a doorman. I was a doorman with a dream. What I used to do, I used to come on stage. I'd rehearse this moment that I'm standing in front of you. That's the power of a dream. Maybe today is the day you begin acting as if you already have it. And then step out with full force. Take a risk. No condition is permanent. Don't let your situation distract you. You are chosen. You are called. You are born.
Dr. Eric Kelly III and a host of phenomenal speakers from all around the globe for this 7-day virtual event that you don't want to miss.
The mission of the Black Business Expo is to raise scholarship money from kids all the way from high school, all the way from college. The Black Business Olympics is one of the largest Black business showcases in the world. It is an opportunity for businesses and companies to showcase their businesses globally. We are going to be giving away laptops up to $5,000 away to students. Again, I'm Olivia Appleberry, the founder of 2 Cents Finance and one of the speakers for the expo. I am so excited to see you there. For more info, go to www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090 and hope to see you there.
I am Black Business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep. Yes, I am Black Business. I am Black Business. Tell me, are you Black Business? I am Black Business. Do you support Black businesses? Listen, I support Black business because I am Black Business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black business in the world. The world! Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090. I am Black Business.
I am Black Business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep, I am Black Business. I am Black Business. Are you Black Business? I am Black Business. Do you support Black businesses? I support Black business because I am Black Business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black America in North Carolina.
Join Dr. Eric Kelly III and a host of phenomenal speakers from all around the globe for this 7-day virtual event that you don't want to miss.
The mission of the Black Business Expo is to raise scholarship money from kids all the way from high school, all the way from college. The Black Business Olympics is one of the largest Black business showcases in the world. It is an opportunity for businesses and companies to showcase their businesses globally. We are going to be giving away laptops up to $5,000 away to students. Again, I'm Olivia Appleberry, the founder of 2 Cents Finance and one of the speakers for the expo. I am so excited to see you there. For more info, go to www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090 and hope to see you there.
I am Black Business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep. Yes, I am Black Business. I am Black Business.
Good afternoon, business owners, entrepreneurs, thought leaders, and corporations. Welcome to the Black Business Network. My name is Erica Jo Robinson, and I'm your business moderator for this evening on the Black Business Network. The Black Business Network is a 24-hour business network showcasing Black businesses, business owners, entrepreneurs, and thought leaders worldwide. We have speakers from North Carolina, London, Singapore, Africa, Japan, and cities all over the United States. The Black Business Network is a global community sharing its business knowledge to empower, inspire, and educate businesses about business. Today's keynote speaker is Fran Harris. Fran is an American television personality, sportscaster, and former professional college basketball player who has won championships in high school, in college, and the Women's National Basketball Association. 20 books under her belt. She's also hosted Home Rules. It is a life and home renovation show on HGTV. Fran, genius is coming. Well, hello. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you today?
I am fantastic. It is a wonderful joy to have you on the show. I am so interested in all that you have to say. I will be listening and standing by. I just have to say, though, genius is coming, and I'll see you on the other side.
All right. Thank you so much for that introduction, Erica. I will say the genius is coming and genius is here as well. I'm Fran Harris and excited to be with us today. And I'm going to be talking about a topic that is so controversial that every time I talk about it, it ends up being hours and hours of discourse about it. So what I want to say, first of all, is that the future is now. People tend to think of the future as the future, but the future on the topic that I'm going to be talking about today is now, and that is artificial intelligence. What is it and how can it help us leap into the future in terms of our business? I'm going to talk to you just for a few minutes about a couple of things regarding AI, and then hopefully at the end of my time with us today, we will be seeing it from a different lens. We'll be looking out the window at artificial intelligence in a very different way. Before I do that, I want to tell you a couple of things about me that Erica didn't mention because she didn't know me when I was 9 years old, right? Started my first business when I was 9 years old in Dallas, Texas. Loved entrepreneurship, grew up in a family of entrepreneurship, and I was always really fascinated by computers. Even though we didn't see computers around in the 70s, I was very, very fascinated by it. I thought I was going to go to college and major in computer technology, computer science. There was something about tech that really intrigued me even as a young child. When I went to college, I majored in journalism, I minored in business, and ultimately have started, and I'm a co-founder in a couple of tech companies. So AI, when it starts to become really popular, wasn't a really big deal to me. I knew the world was coming there. We all knew that the world was coming to that place. And so when I start to look at the conversations that I'm having now with business owners about how to take their businesses to complete new levels into different orbits, I have to start with the concept and the topic of artificial intelligence. So for those of you who are relatively new to AI, let me just say one quick brief sentence about what AI is. It is a computer science, a branch of computer science that develops machine systems capable of demonstrating behaviors linked to human intelligence. So it's a fancy way of saying that machines, robotics, those kinds of things can emulate, in some cases, not all cases, human intelligence, and in some cases, even human behavior. So I know that sounds a little scary for some people. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is why we fear anything. Why are people so afraid of AI? Why are people who are extremely intelligent in other areas and disciplines, when it comes to artificial intelligence, they tend to have a fear around it? So I'm going to talk about why we fear things in general. We fear what we don't understand. That includes me. That includes you. Most of us, if you think about the fears that we have, we don't understand it. So it's easier to say it's terrible, it's wrong, it's not going to work, it shouldn't happen, because we don't understand it. So the first thing I'm going to ask you to do is to be open to embracing something that you don't understand. Top reason that people fear AI is that they don't understand it. The other reason we have fear sometimes is because we fear, especially around AI, that we won't be needed. We fear that we're going to become humans as obsolete, right? We fear that we won't be needed. So a lot of people have a lot of blind fear around AI because they think it's going to replace them. To some degree, that might be true. In some cases, it's probably not true. The third reason we fear artificial intelligence is because we fear losing the ability to take care of ourselves financially. We think if AI is going to replace what I do, then that means I can't take care of myself. I can't take care of my family. Generations of us will not be able to, you see what I mean? Because we fear that AI is going to render us no longer needed, and therefore we will not be able to take care of our families economically, financially. And then the fourth reason, and there are many reasons that people fear AI, the fourth reason is that we fear things that don't have human reasoning built into them. By the way, none of these fears, there's no judgment in any of these fears. We just have to recognize, put this on the table as to why we're feeling the way we're feeling about artificial intelligence, and then decide, hopefully by the end of my presentation, whether those fears are rational or irrational, and can they help us in business, as this is what this platform is about. All right, so let's real quickly recap. We fear what we don't understand. We fear not being needed. We fear losing the ability to take care of ourselves financially. And we fear things that do not have human reasoning baked into them. All good reasons to fear things, but are they rational when it comes to AI? I will talk a little bit about the 3 ways that I believe AI helps us in business, since this is what this is about. AI helps in general, whether you're talking about business or health or medical or the economy or the environment. It helps in general because it is able to go places we might not need to go, y'all. Like, I don't know about y'all, but I don't want to go to the moon. I don't want to go to space. I don't want to do all that space. I don't want to do any of that. I'm fascinated by it, but I'm not trying to go to these places when we can send a robot there, right? So AI helps by going places that sometimes we just as humans don't need to go. To the bottom of the ocean floor. I don't need to do that. I don't want to go there, but I'll send a robot, I'll send a camera down there to gather information. So AI can help us do things that we as humans might not need to do physically ourselves. Number 2, it can also solve problems by aggregating data faster, right? Now, if you grew up when I grew up in the 70s, we had encyclopedias in my house. Right. So if you needed to know something, you go to that room where those heavy books are. And we still have them, by the way, in my house in Dallas. And you look up the encyclopedia. There was no Wikipedia. There was no Google search. There was no computers. You had to find out things. And it took time. I went to the library every Saturday of my life, probably from age 8 till I was 15 years old. Love reading, love learning. My mom would drop me off at the library in Dallas. Lancaster Keys, some of y'all will know about that. And I learned by reading. And it took forever to write a book report. What AI can help us do is to solve problems by aggregating those pieces of data a lot faster. So again, another positive of AI. And then the third thing that AI helps is that it can do things that might otherwise cause loss of life, right? So going to the moon some things could go wrong. Well, do we want to risk human life doing that? Right? Do we want to risk human life sending people to the floor of the ocean? Do we want to risk human life by putting them in planes that go at these ungodly speeds when we can put a robot in there and we can still get the same data to be able to come back and make human form life better on Earth? So yes, there are pluses, there are minuses to AI, but it can definitely do some things that will help us. So today, though, is specifically about business growth and how AI can play a part in your business growth. So there are many, 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 many ways. I speak on this all over the world. There are many, many ways that AI can help you with business. Obviously, I don't have time to go over a million different ways that it can help you with business, but I am going to talk about some of the less controversial ways that AI can. And frankly, in my opinion, if I'm counseling and coaching and mentoring you, these are the ways that AI should be assisting you in your business. For me, there's nothing controversial about the things I'm going to share with you right now. And those are the 3 ways that AI can help. Number 1, ideation. AI is a great tool for generating ideas, right? And I'm going to show one of those to you in a minute. How can you leverage the power of AI to generate ideas? First of all, there are lots of different portals that you can go to. I happen to use ChatGPT. So you can go to chatgpt.ai and you can see this yourself. But when it comes to creating ideas, everything used to be stored in our brains, right? If you had an idea, you sit down, we do what we call brainstorming, right? And you sit down with your people, some of your smart friends, some of your really creative friends, and y'all would think of ideas. And it's a collective thinking of ideas. Well, now at your laptop, you can just literally go, hey, if I'm interested in the topics that support women aged 35 or 45 and over, how can AI help me? Here is a prompt. AI is all about the prompts you give it. And you probably have heard the phrase from 20 years ago, the axiom that the quality of the questions you ask will determine the quality of the answers that you get, right? Most of us have heard that. So with AI, you want to use it for ideation, to generate ideas. Here is a prompt that I put into AI today, right before I came on with you guys. And I said, what topics are women ages 35 needing help on today? What topics do women age 35 need help on today? And I'm going to read this real quickly. It says, I put it in, typed it in, and then just hit return. And it said, women age 35 and older can face a variety of challenges. And then it went on to list 6 or 7: work-life balance, fertility and reproductive health challenges, aging parents, health and wellness, financial concerns. Now, does any of that sound like it is proprietary to anybody? Right? No, it was just ideas. They didn't steal, AI didn't steal that from anybody. They stole it from the collective consciousness of the internet. But nobody owns those bullets I just read to you. Okay. My prompt to AI was, what are women ages 35 concerned about today? And it spit out some ideas: health and wellness, aging parents, their own health and wellness, those kinds of things. So again, nothing proprietary, because I know a lot of people on the internet are talking about, well, it's stealing information and it's stealing my IP and this. You don't own those things I just said. So in that sense, AI is a fantastic tool to just generate ideas, y'all. Like, I don't know about y'all, but I don't want to go to encyclopedias like I did when I was 7 and 8 years old to write a book report, when I can get some ideas from the collective consciousness of the internet without stealing someone else's intellectual property, right? I'm not stealing your IP. I asked the internet, what are some ideas for women over 35? All right. So another way, that's one way that AI can help. It can help you create ideas. Number 2, it can do research, right? How many times, if I wanted to know, let's say I was writing a book on travel, I have a travel blog. Let's say I'm writing a book on travel, and I write, how many times has the flight from Austin to Dallas been on time? Right? Just a simple question. How many times has the flight from Austin, Texas to Dallas, Texas been on time? Okay. Put that in ChatGPT and it spits out. It may spit out, the flight has been on time in the last 30 days, 90% of the time or whatever. Now I can go to my travel blog from my own brain and go, hey, as you guys know, I live in Austin and Dallas. I travel by bus, I travel by plane, and I travel by my car. Here are some thoughts on whether you should travel this way when you're going from Austin to Dallas. What I learned is that this flight at 8 o'clock in the morning to Dallas gets in at 8:45 has been on time for the last 60% of the, right? So you see what I'm saying? I wrote all of that. That's me writing it in my own words from Fran, but the internet through ChatGPT was able to say, hey, here is some additional information, some additional research that you wouldn't be privy to even 20 years ago. You wouldn't even know how often that flight was on time. But by typing the right prompt into ChatGPT, you can get that information, and it can fuel and actually flavor what you're writing creatively from your own brain. All right. So ChatGPT is very good at doing research for you. It can be your research assistant. Then the third thing that AI is very helpful for in business is execution. And this is where it tends to get controversial for people. Let me drink some water real quick, because it's morning where I am, and the voice. So the third way ChatGPT can be helpful is in execution. And this is where it starts to get really controversial for people, because now they're saying, okay, you're stealing someone else's information. Again, if you think of the internet already, before we even talk about AI, as the collective consciousness of the world, then you can start to see AI in a little bit of a different way. The way that it can be helpful as execution is if you put a prompt into AI or to an AI tool that says, write a 200-word, this is a prompt that I put in, write a 200-word article about Fran Harris's WNBA career. Okay, where is the internet? Where is this tool, this AI tool, going to get this? It's going to go out. Think of AI as it's running around a track. If you're a track star, you run around the track, right, to get to your destination. It's running around the internet, picking up all the little pieces of information about my basketball career, about my WNBA basketball career. Or maybe once I say, write a 200-word article about Fran Harris's appearance on Shark Tank, right? It's going to run around the internet, run around the track, and get all the little pieces, and then it's going to come back and it's going to spit out an article. Now, you can decide for yourself whether that article is infringing on someone else's IP or not. I'm not going to judge that. I'm not going to tell you whether it is or not. I'm not even going to tell you what I think about that. What I'm going to tell you is that once it executes this prompt, then you can decide whether you want to just use that 200-word article that it just spit out, or if you want to take bits and pieces of that and then write your own, right? So it executed an article for you, but that doesn't have to be your finished article. You can actually infuse the genius that is you into that article to make it original. And or you can take what ChatGPT spit out for you based on that prompt, and you can also put that 200-word article into a rewriter. So you say, what's a rewriter? That's when you get something spit out from AI that you may not be comfortable using because you don't feel like it's yours. Again, no judgment. You got to make that decision. Everybody's got to make that decision. You then go and put it into another tool that basically says, take this 200-word article and rewrite it and make it an original article. And here's the thing about the rewriting tools that are out there. You can actually train those tools, both the AI tool and the rewriter tool, to learn your voice so that when you feed it something, it will spit out something that actually sounds like you, right? It takes your sensibility, it takes your words, it takes your cadence, it takes everything that you would bring to an article, and it puts it in that article, even though you may not have written the original version of that article. I hope y'all are tracking with me on this, because this is where it starts to become a real opportunity for your business to grow by understanding that AI is a tool. It's a tool, right? It is a tool that you can use, just like we've always been using the internet for a tool, just like I use the encyclopedia to write my books. When you think about to write my reports when I was in middle school and high school, remember how the teacher would say, make sure you cite your sources, make sure you give credit, make sure you leverage attribution. Like, don't pretend that you wrote that article, because you're going to get an F if you do that, right? But it is exactly the same. I would go to my hallway closet, and I would get out the books, and I would look up the books on snakes if I was writing something about that, if I was writing a health report, and I would infuse my brain, my own understanding of what I was writing, leveraging the expertise that was on the paper and on the page in that encyclopedia. It's the same thing with AI. And so you have to exercise your judgment and your integrity, just to be candid with you, about what is yours, what is theirs, what is in the middle, and what you can, in all good faith, and what's legal, produce something, a program, product, or service, or book that you can literally call your own. So there's so many gray areas about that, and only you candidly will know whether you are stealing somebody's stuff, or if you have done everything, taken all the necessary steps to get an original version of whatever you're trying to put into the marketplace, to make that your own. And so this is why AI has become such a controversial topic, because nobody wants their stuff stolen. I've written 20 books. Do I want somebody to go to type in a prompt and says, write a book similar to Fran Harris's book about my sister's business, but change these things in it? Do I want someone to do that? I can't stop someone from doing that. Do I think it's okay to do that? No, I don't think it's okay to do that. But at the same time, you have to ask yourself, where did whatever you've written, whatever you've created, where did that expertise come from? These are not questions that any of us can answer directly, but where did that expertise come from? How did I know how to write the book that I wrote in 1995 called About My Sister's Business, first business book on entrepreneurship written for the Black woman's marketplace? It was experience. But I also had to go and tap into other, other areas and cite other people to be able to produce a book that was like 300 pages long. And everybody who contributed to that process was cited. So it's a similar situation and process when you're dealing with something online in terms of AI. So let me recap real quickly the 3 ways that AI can help you. And there are hundreds of ways that it can help you. But these are just 3 kind of top line ways that you can leverage AI. Ideation, which is use it to generate some ideas. Research, when you don't know something, just ask, just put in the right prompt and it will start you on your journey of researching. And then execution, right? So it helps you to get creative in terms of your ideas. It helps you to do the research along the way. And then if you actually want it to do something, it can actually do it. It can paint pictures. It can create cartoons. It can write songs. It can do all of that. And so again, there is the science and the machine portion of AI. And then there is what you do with what you get when AI spits something out for you. Do you just take that as your own, or do you decide, hey, I really do need to infuse some of me into this for this to actually be mine? And the reality is, y'all, we don't know what people are doing with AI. And I think that goes back to my slide earlier about being afraid of being left out, marginalized, completely extinct, wiped off the face of the earth, like you weren't here, like what you do is not important. Those are all real, very real concepts that we all have to face every day as our world continues to progress. And there's not a whole lot we can do about that. And so what I usually say when I'm speaking on AI is that every technology that we've ever had has had pluses and it's had minuses. Every single technological advance that we've seen in our lifetime has had pluses and it's had minuses, right? So if you think about the telephone, I don't want a world without the telephone, but I don't necessarily appreciate all the spam calls I get, right? If you think about texting, I don't want a world without texting. It saves me a lot of time when I don't want to talk on the telephone, but I don't want all the spam I get. I don't want to be in all these group chats. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Stop it with the group chats. I don't want to see these threads that go on and on and on. But the technology is important. It's valuable to us. And so it's just like that with artificial intelligence. It has pluses. I've shown you 3 of those today, and you probably know of more. And it has minuses because jobs will be lost. People will be rendered jobless because of artificial intelligence. These are not positive effects of AI, but they are things that happen as our society and as Western civilization advances. It's just a part of it. Like, just like when radio was the major way that we learn news, and then television came, and then television became more of an important way for us to learn news, and then the internet came. So that's what happens. The longer we live, the more things that come into play and are developed that make our society better, faster, stronger, bolder, all those great things. But at the same time, they also make us, as we look at social media, they make us meaner, lazier, and not great human beings. So there's always going to be pluses and minuses. What you have to decide is, how are you going to use artificial intelligence for good? How are you going to make this work in your business, as there are so many uses that are available for that? Obviously, I could talk all day long about this, but I won't hold you all day, as the preachers like to say on Sunday, and then they proceed to hold you like 30 more minutes, but I won't do that. I am going to invite you, though, if you like this and you'd like to know more about how to leverage AI, or even just to become more knowledgeable about it, I'm going to be hosting a workshop on artificial intelligence foundations and essentials. If you'd like to attend, I'm going to say the website that you need to go to register for that. It will be in a couple of weeks. It will be in early November. And you can go to tinyurl, just like it sounds, tinyurl.com/AIE-Fran. Okay. And then I don't know that there's a chat. I could put that possibly in there, but tinyurl.com/AIE-Fran. and you can learn more about my workshop on AI. So that's going to do it for me. Erica, you can come on back on if you got some questions for me. Thank y'all for hanging out and learning a little bit more about AI and how it can help you in your business, help you to grow at your next level. But my main thing is really just to learn more about it so that we understand how it's impacting our world. And also there will be legislation about AI that's already been out there and that will come up as we continue to grow in a society. But learn it, figure out if it can play a role in what you're doing in your business. I do think there are many ways that you can actually leverage AI. And I hope you will start to use some of that in your business. And I put the link in the chat, by the way, if those of you who are interested. So where are we? Erica, Dr. Eric, we got Erica, we got Dr. Eric Kelly, we got what's going on. I hope this was helpful. Okay, I'm looking in the chat. What we got? Erica is there. Troy. Yeah.
Hello, how are you?
Good.
I truly enjoyed your conversation about the AI, because I am included in that group of here's a new thing coming, because I remember when computers were as big as a room, right? You know what I mean? My father worked for AT&T, and he was constantly telling us about computers are coming, and to get ready. Well, not unlike you, I remember the first time I would play the video game, right? Okay, so what was it, like Tetris or something like that? I promise you, I played it for 10 minutes on Christmas Day, and that was it. And I did not have any more interest in it at all. So you were ahead of the game, like way early, you know. So my question to you, you might have mentioned this, hopefully, you know, maybe I missed it, I'm not sure. But in my small research, because I don't even know the language exactly just yet, there's so many apps out there to choose from.
Yeah.
Would you please clarify for me and maybe anyone else out here listening, what app would you recommend for like a newcomer like myself?
Yeah, I would recommend just to start Chat GPT, just like it sounds. Just Google Chat GPT, and it'll be like one of the ones that shows up really early.
Okay.
It's the interface is just easy. It's got a blank little field, and you just type in your question and hit the go button, and then there you go.
And that's it. And that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know what? As soon as we get done talking, that's probably the first thing. That's the first thing I'm going to do, because you know what? I'm just so glad you were open about those things, because I know that I'm not the only person who feels this way in my work, at my job. There has been conversation about it. And there's conversation about it in small huddles, like in front of the water cooler, if you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
But it doesn't come up in our meetings. It's like no one wants to say anything about it. And then if they do say something about it, it's derogatory, because it's about students copying work.
Absolutely.
You know, I have seen language come out from professors in bold print, saying if you use Chat GPT to do any of this homework, it's automatic F.
Yeah.
And, you know, so I'm glad for you to have said the things that you have said. I mean, what do you have to say about professors? You know what I mean? Saying these types of things.
Rough. That's tough. I actually just had a conversation last week with a professor who teaches a writing class, and 5 of her students literally turned in the same paper. Literally turned in the same paper, because they went in, they fed Chat, whatever their AI tool was, and it spit out the thing. And unlike the things that I went through with you with our audience today on how to make it yours, they literally just copied and pasted, put their name on it, and bro, like I feel like I'm millennial, like bro, like seriously, like seriously, are you kidding me? 5 people turned in the same paper. So yes, there will have to be some regulation of this, especially in educational institutions, because it is out of control. Now
Yeah.
it's like you're sitting you're paying this money for this college education, and you're just kind of mailing it in. You're not even really learning because you have these tools. So those things will definitely change.
Wow. I have to say that if we know humans as we do, we are going to take the easy route. You know, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Am definitely one that has to check myself and be like, okay, Erica, we cannot take the easy route
Yeah.
because we're not going to learn what we need to learn if we take the easy route. I need
Yeah.
to sidestep really quickly because we have something in common. And was it that you owned a basketball team? You played basketball. You played ball. Yes, professionally, you played ball. Man, I owned a team for a little while, an ABA team. I don't know if you remember the ABA 2000 when it came out at around the year. I believe it was close to 2000, the mid 2000s, like 2004, 2005, around there.
Okay.
We owned an ABA team, and when I lived in Bremerton, Washington, which is far from where I am right now. I am in Virginia. We lived over there. And so I had a lot of international business going to China and Japan and Europe and Canada. We did a lot of that. And so I just wanted to just pick your brain a little bit about that. Give us a little bit about your experience playing ball. Talk to me.
Sure. So I played college ball at the University of Texas, and when I graduated, there was no WNBA, there was no ABL, there was none of that, and so I went to play in Italy. That's not too shabby. I went to play in Italy. I played in Switzerland, and then came back over here, and the WNBA started, and I was fortunately still in my playing window. So I actually played in the first season of the WNBA and won the championship with the Houston Comets in 1997, and then I played one more year with Utah. And then I retired and went into broadcasting. So I started covering the league, WNBA in college for Lifetime and ESPN and Fox Sports and Home Sports Channel and all the sports channels, because there were a lot of them back then. But today it's interesting you mentioned about ownership. I'm leading the charge to bring a WNBA franchise to Austin, Texas, which is where I went to, went to UT, which is in Austin. So just learned that the Golden State Warriors bought a franchise team in the WNBA for $50 million 2 or 3 weeks ago. So we're on that path. I just had a meeting with the WNBA last Friday. And so it's a great journey to be able to be a product on the floor, because typically Black folks we are the entertainment, but we're not necessarily the owners. And so I am working on that and bringing an expansion squad to Austin, Texas in the year 2026. So that work has been happening for a year, and I'm excited. We're not done, but things are looking really well.
I am excited about that, and I will definitely be starting to watch this because I love the grassroots part of building almost anything. You know what I mean? It's the grassroots. I'm almost disappointed when the project is over.
Right. But it's fun.
Yes, I love the building of that business. Well, man, I really appreciate everything you have said and all the contributions you have made. If you want to, please give us a little bit about where you can be contacted. Give us that little bit of information.
Yeah, the easiest way to contact, just so that people have to remember websites, just LinkedIn. So I'm assuming most entrepreneur CEOs are on LinkedIn, even if you're not active. So Fran Harris on LinkedIn is the best way to connect with me.
Fantastic. Well, I am excited to have spoken to you. I really hope that we can continue. I hope to have you on again, even if I don't get the opportunity to speak with you. I really hope that I get a notice or some type of awareness of when you'll be on. You were exciting to listen to. You really know your stuff. I can really take what you have said back to my office and say, listen, I spoke to Fran, and let me tell you about this GPT tech thing. You have nothing to be afraid of. And I also have the link where I can say, maybe during one of our meetings, I can pull this up to show my coworkers and say, hey, listen, let's listen to what she has to say.
Yeah, just introductory, just breaking down some of the barriers and the fears and then you can make a decision for yourself, right? Like you can decide if you want to use it, but it's going to impact you one way or another. It already is. How do you think Amazon knows what to recommend to you when you're shopping on Amazon? How do you know? So we have to learn it. We have to leverage it.
Yes.
Then you can make a decision for yourself. But if you don't educate yourself, then you're going to be on the receiving end of things that you don't understand.
Absolutely. Well, Fran, it has been wonderful speaking with you.
Thanks, Erica.
And what I have to say is genius is common, and I will see you on the other side. Well, that was awesome and great conversation with Fran. I want to talk about our scholarships. The Black Business Expo's mission is to raise funds for high school seniors going to college and for K through 12 entrepreneurs. This expo is a fundraiser for students. You may go to www.blackbusinessexpousa.com to donate to the scholarship fund, or use the Cash App that's on the screen. It'll say the $ BBXUSA. Our goal is to give laptops to up to $5,000 to 10 students. Students can register online at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com. Every dollar counts. So we want to remind you to donate to the scholarship fund. We want to thank our Black Business Expo USA sponsors for April of 2023. NC 100, Moody Capital Partners, Suede Soul, Lotus Rich, Coaching and Training, Carolina, Virginia Minority Supplier Development Council, STEP Management, Barbara H. Smith, LLC, Margie McLean Foundation, INC, Genius is Common, Earth Essentials, Malane Shani Global, Executive Women's Success Institute, The Quality Coaching Company, Superwoman Business Services, Creative Source Studios, Lee Entertainment, Artistic App Design, and of course, Black Business Expo USA. Genius is common, and I will see you on the other side.
Hey guys, my name is Caden. I'm the CEO of Caden Teaches, and my genius is teaching kids about financial literacy. Throughout my financial products, such as my financial flashcards, my activity book, and my newest project, my financial bus, which I bought. And on the bus, it has a mock bank where kids will learn how to deposit and withdraw money, a mock grocery store where kids will be able to learn how to have a family budget, and a mock stock exchange where kids will even be able to learn how to invest in stocks. Now, I decided to start teaching kids about financial literacy because I find that most kids graduate high school without even knowing the basics about financial literacy. And I feel if I were to teach kids about financial literacy, that I would be able to help kids tap into their genius. And I actually learned about financial literacy to my dad because I would go to business meetings with him, and I would always see that they were talking about financial literacy. And at that point, I didn't understand what financial literacy was. So I took it upon myself to learn about financial literacy and teach it to kids in a way that they could understand. But I want you guys to help me help kids tap into their genius by going to my website, cadenteaches.com, and you can sew into me in my financial bus by going to my GoFundMe link. And remember, if Caden can, you can too. Because genius is common.
I'd like you to imagine with me, if you will, opening an app where you can collaborate with like-minded individuals from around the world, get inspiration and in-app tools to launch and grow your business, as well as share your knowledge and earn compensation, all in one app. Well, the name of that app is Truso, short for Truly Social. Hi, I'm Matthew Newman, the founder and CEO of Truso. A new concept in social media, Truso is designed from the ground up to be a platform that's both social and empowering for all its users. How exactly do we do that? I'm glad you asked. First, Truso brings the world together via video. Psychologists assert that video provides a significantly more effective connection than audio only. When you enter a community on Truso, you're face-to-face. Second, on Truso, you don't have to have 1 million followers to monetize. Our business model allows all hosts and moderators to monetize, no matter the size of your following, by 1, producing fee-based content, and 2, inviting others to join the platform as subscribers. Even more, Truso has an in-app resource library with over 100 free resources, forms, and documents to help you build your brand and grow your business. Third, Truso is inclusive. The deaf and hard of hearing communities make up 360 million people worldwide. Unlike audio-only apps, Truso embraces this community, providing a networking platform that allows them to participate via video and closed captioning. We even have a deaf and hard of hearing foundation in the works as well. Fourth, Truso is both social and safe. We refer to Truso as a virtual extension of the beauty shop, barbershop, and brainchild of the community. A place where there's laughter, along with wisdom, growth-oriented conversation, and genuine connections in a safe space. Truso even has proprietary security to ensure we maintain a safe environment for everyone. Where are we at now? Truso is live, y'all. We've launched in beta and we're acquiring users daily. We have an incredible development and marketing team, plus amazing celebrity influencers at the table, helping us spread the word around the globe, beginning within the African diaspora and beyond by creating a safe space for growth, connection, and collaboration. We're truly excited about Truso. We've created something special for which there is a global market. And we invite you to embark on this journey with us as a shareholder. The future for Truso is truly bright. Join us and let's go there together.
This is Dr. Arnold T. Petsworth. He's the owner of Petsworth Vet World. Business was steady, but then an influx of new four-legged friends changed everything. Dr. Petsworth welcomed these new patients. The only problem, more appointments, meant he needed more space. That's when Dr. Petsworth turned to his American Express business card, which offers flexible spending limits that adapt with his business. He used his card to furnish a new exam room, and everyone was happy. Built for Dr. Petsworth's business, built for your business, Amex Business.
Over the past few years, we've seen the growth of existing and new initiatives focused on financial inclusion, building global networks, and reducing the wealth gap in response to the idea there's not enough seats at the table. Whether their outcomes are to increase the representation of Black executives on corporate boards, ensure an inclusive global economy, or to create new U.S. African commercial pathways, the strategies are often carried out by separate programs. The question is, should they be? With the continent of Africa being home to more than half of the world's fastest growing economies, the youngest workforce, over 400 companies generating more than $1 billion annually, 700 generating more than $500 million annually that are poised for growth, and being the destination of nearly $5 billion in venture capital in 2021. Diversifying U.S. and Africa commercial engagement by building bridges between African businesses and their U.S. diaspora should begin being seen as mutually beneficial. From helping to reduce Africa's enormous capital gap to catalyzing two-way trade opportunities, the COVID-19 global pandemic hopefully has taught us that global challenges and opportunities are more interconnected than we thought. During the pandemic, African companies like Unicorn Flutterwave, insurance provider Reliance Health, ride-hailing app Yasir, and 54Gene, the continent's first bank of DNA on people of African descent, proved that when African companies have access to networks, capital, and information, they grow big, grow fast, and create solutions that are valuable to the world. This is why Be Direct was created. We are the first U.S.-based but African-centric board preparedness and board search company designed to connect U.S. Black talent and corporations to African businesses. Unique and fundamental to Be Direct's success is our process of helping board candidates adapt their experience and networks to an African context before they're connected to high-growth companies that are looking to locally and globally scale. From our focus groups with African business execs and government leaders, we don't ignore the sentiment that business is easy, but people are hard. Having a pool of board candidates with hard-to-access networks and extensive experience across the business life cycle, including successfully raising capital, is table stakes for an initiative like this. So yes, we have that. but corporate or entrepreneurial success in the U.S. does not guarantee success in Africa. Developed alongside industry partners on the continent, our training program, Be Direct Prep, is designed to transpose their experience to create cultural comfort, understanding, and a commitment to helping businesses in Africa scale. Our board governance sessions are African, continental, and country-specific, integrated with cultural awareness and dexterity training. Masterclasses led by African industry execs and mentoring and coaching from African continental-based facilitators. But even more unique to Be Direct Prep, we cap off our training program with an immersion trip to help candidates that have not been to Africa before see and feel Africa's complexity and opportunity from African soil. We all know traditional network-based board placement has historically left a lot of us out of ever really being in the paid board pipeline. Our strategy supports the work of many great organizations that are successfully filling seats at U.S. board tables by creating more tables for those that are still left on the sideline. It's time to start seeing the role and value of U.S. Black talent and businesses on the continent of Africa differently. Old perceptions and habits limit economic inclusion. Let's transition Black talent and the African businesses they will support from the periphery of the global economy to its core. Living in a global lockdown, we all know now how fast local and global economies can change and see the value of having businesses that hire, strengthen local value chains, and even grow globally. Status quo in any form holds back progress. We must democratize U.S.-Africa commercial engagement by socially and economically connecting cultures that have long been disconnected. It's time for Africa's U.S. diaspora to redefine their global value by helping African businesses scale continentally and globally.
Prepare for what's coming and dominate in economic winter. Stand strong and thrive by showcasing your great products and services globally through the Black Business Network and Black Business Olympics. The Black Business Network has showcased over 2,000 companies with over $7 billion in sales each year. Over 10 million attendees have viewed the rebroadcast each month. Through the Black Business Olympics, unique styles of business training and mentoring are turning students into business owners and entrepreneurial warriors who will dominate in any economy. Gain the ultimate advantage of the Black Business Olympics, 7 days of unbelievable topics and speakers speaking around the globe. Donate your time and experience to provide expertise and scholarships to students worldwide and change the world. Now, more than ever, new insights, tools, strategies, and capabilities are needed. This is your chance for a major presentation to the world. Fill out the form and join the more than 2,000 speakers who have presented to over 200 countries. Join the Black Business Network streaming live into the Metaverse, STEM City, Black Multiverse Enterprises, Hulu, Amazon, YouTube, iHeartRadio, Apple, Facebook, LinkedIn, Pod TV, IBM TV, Spotify, and Google Podcasts. Sign up today. Spaces are limited, and we will see you there.
Attention all entrepreneurs and companies. Are you looking for reliable and efficient virtual assistants and back office support to help you manage your business tasks? Look no further than Superwoman Business Services. Our team of virtual assistants provides a full range of administrative support services, including operations management, social media marketing, and much more. We also offer website design services to help you create a professional online presence that reflects your unique brand. In addition to administrative support and website design, we offer business development and structuring services to help you grow your business and achieve your goals. We'll work closely with you to identify areas of improvement and develop a customized plan to help you reach your full potential. At Superwoman Business Services, we understand that running a business can be overwhelming and time-consuming. That's why we're here to help you fly high and achieve success. Our virtual assistants are highly skilled, experienced, and dedicated to providing you with the support you need to thrive. Come fly with us and take your business to new heights. Let us help you become the superhero entrepreneur you are meant to be. Contact Superwoman Business Services today to learn more about our back office support services. Come fly with us and take your business to new heights.
I was born in a little village on the island of Haiti. Many deadly diseases pounded me. It is as if they were on a mission to end my existence on this earth. I refused to give up. In 1983, I left Haiti and came to the United States of America. And I came with $5, 2 shirts. I didn't speak any English. I came to Atlanta. I got a job. I was a doorman. I was a doorman with a dream. What I used to come on stage. I'd rehearse this moment that I'm standing in front of you. That's the power of a dream. Maybe today is the day you begin acting as if you already have it. And then step out with full force. Take a risk. No condition is permanent. Don't let your situation distract you. You are chosen. You are called. You are born for a purpose in this life.
Did you know women represent just 3% of Fortune 500 CEOs and less than 15% of corporate executives at top companies worldwide? Have you wondered what the secrets are to getting into the top ranks, whether in the private or public sector? Do you want to figure out how to stop being held back in your career or passed over for promotion? Then you're in the right place. Hi, I'm Dr. Madeline Ann Lewis, President and CEO of the Executive Women's Success Institute. I have decades of experience in the military, the federal government, and corporate America, and my mission is to help women succeed and tap into their full potential. I want to reach 1 million plus women around the world to become the leaders they are meant to be. So if you want to move into a management or executive level position, or maybe you are a female veteran transitioning out of the military into business entrepreneurship, then reach out to the Executive Women's Success Institute at 301-693-3284. Let us get you on the fast track to success.
What if you could build your own city? A place where every child can find nurturing people to help them achieve their full potential. A place where every adult can access job training support. Where health education is abundant. Where social justice ruled the land. A place without limitations. Welcome. You have arrived at STEM City USA. It is what every city should be. A safe and trusted community where you find people and resources to help you become everything you are and beyond. STEM City is unlike anything you have ever experienced. It is a digital twin of the world around you, only better. STEM City is about energy and soul renewal. It is more than a digital world. You can almost feel the power of live cultural events, music, and theater. STEM City promises a better future for children with caring mentors and hands-on activities with dedicated tutors to support our youth. STEM City is your passport to a healthy lifestyle with weekly events addressing our community's many issues. STEM City is your financial well-being with helpful information on wealth management, career advancement, job training, and so much more. STEM City is the community you deserve. It is the city where your dreams can come true. STEM City USA, a place in the sky that is accessible to all who reach for the stars.
Did you know that approximately 333.34 million businesses exist today, according to a report from 2021? And you may be one of those businesses, or maybe you're not in the business market yet, but you're aspiring to be a business owner. Well, guess what? You're in the right place at the right time. Because let's face it, everything is about timing and opportunity. Hi, my name is Dr. Lotus Richey, and I'm the CEO and founder of the Lotus Richey Coaching and Consulting LLC, along with the Lotus Richey Ignite Show. 15 minutes of success with Dr. Lotus Richey, as well as books to boom your business and bring who you are. And today, I want to bring this amazing message to you about the Black Business Network and the Black Business Olympics. See, the Black Business Network and the Black Business Olympics is designed to help people just like you, that's right, that look like me, to take their business to the next level. Not just in your front yard or your backyard, but globally. The Black Business Network and Black Business Olympics is designed not to just help you survive, but to help you thrive. So join us today as we come together with businesses all around the world to support our students, our children, our young teens, our young entrepreneurs. What we do is we come together to help raise funds for students who are aspiring to be business entrepreneurs, who are aspiring and who are thriving in college. We endow them with a wonderful opportunity to gain scholarship of either a laptop or several thousands of dollars. And we invite you to help be a contributor to this amazing opportunity to help someone that looks just like you. So join us today at our website and let us connect with you and help you ignite and take flight in every area of your life on the Black Business Network and the Black Business Olympics. I'll see you on the other side.
I am Black Business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep. Yes, I am Black Business. I am Black Business. Tell me, are you Black Business? I am Black Business. Do you support Black businesses? Listen, I support Black business because I am Black Business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black business in the world. The world! Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090. I am Black Business.
What if you could build your own city? A place where every child can find nurturing people to help them achieve their full potential. A place where every adult can access job training support, where health education is abundant, where social justice ruled the land, a place without limitations. Welcome. You have arrived at STEM City, USA. It is what every city should be, a safe and trusted community where you find people and resources to help you become everything you are and beyond. STEM City is unlike anything you have ever experienced. It is a digital twin of the world around you, only better. STEM City is about energy and soul renewal. It is more than a digital world. You can almost feel the power of live cultural events, music, and theater. STEM City promises a better future for children, with caring mentors and hands-on activities, with dedicated tutors to support our youth. STEM City is your passport to a healthy lifestyle, with weekly events addressing our community's many issues. STEM City is your financial well-being, with helpful information on wealth management, career advancement, job training, and so much more. STEM City is the community you deserve. It is the city where your dreams can come true. STEM City, USA, a place in the sky that is accessible to all who reach for the stars.
I am Black Business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep. Yes, I am Black Business. I am Black Business. Tell me, are you Black Business? I am Black Business. Do you support Black businesses? Listen, I support Black business because I am Black Business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black business in the world. The world! Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090. I am Black Business.
Good afternoon, business owners, entrepreneurs, thought leaders, and corporations. Welcome to the Black Business Network. My name is Erica Jo Robinson, and I'm your business moderator for this evening on the Black Business Network. The Black Business Network is a 24-hour business network showcasing Black businesses, Black business owners, entrepreneurs, and thought leaders worldwide. We have speakers from North Carolina, London, Singapore, Africa, Japan, and cities all over the United States. The Black Business Network is a global community sharing its business knowledge to empower, inspire, and educate businesses about business. The keynote speaker for tonight is Crystal Gunn, committed to breaking the chains of financial bondage in the Pan-African community. Crystal Gunn is a fiscal strategist whose economic organization have transformed lives throughout the Midwest. Gunn advises clients on how to forge advantageous social relationships and amass wealth via a broad spectrum of products and strategies, including some ownership, credit building, estates, inheritances, entrepreneurship, and more. Her people first business approach is summated in a quote by Black baseball legend Jackie Robinson: "A life is not important except on the impact it has on other lives." Crystal's life mission is just that. I present to you Crystal Gunn.
Thank you so much, Erica. Thank
You
you.
are welcome. I am glad to have you here. I look forward to everything you have to share. And I must say, genius is coming, and I'll see you on the other side.
Thank you again, and good afternoon. Thank you so much for this opportunity. I am Crystal L. Gunn, financial strategist, small business advisor, and thought leader and activist. And before I get into the topic for today, I would like to pose a few questions, and I really want you to think about them in depth. One, do you have a written business plan in place for your business, and who has access to the plan? Two, if you wanted to or had to walk away from your business, what would that look like? Could you sell it, and for how much? And three, if something fatal happened to you, how would that impact your business, your legacy, and your family? Just a few questions to think about as we tap into today's topic, which is start with the end in mind, planning your business for long-term success. And I'll divide this talk into three main parts. One is start with the end in mind. Two is how to protect your business. Three is building your business for the end. So let's dive in. Start with the end in mind, the exit strategy for your business. When starting a business, most entrepreneurs are driven by a passion for their idea and the desire to see it grow and thrive. The day-to-day operations, market research, marketing strategies, and financial management often consume their attention. These are crucial aspects of building a successful business, and they rightly demand substantial time and effort. However, what can sometimes get lost in the excitement and challenges of the early stages is the critical importance of having a well-defined exit strategy and why it should be part of your business plan from the very beginning. Here's why your exit strategy should be a foundational component of your business right from the outset. One, it provides clarity of purpose. An exit strategy compels you to define your long-term goals and objectives clearly. Are you building a business to pass on to your children, to sell for a significant profit, to take public, or to even close it down eventually? Knowing the ultimate purpose of your venture helps you to make strategic decisions and set measurable milestones. It attracts investors and partners. Investors and potential partners are more likely to commit to your venture when they know that you have a well thought out exit strategy. It demonstrates that you have a vision for creating value and that you're focused on delivering returns. This can open crucial doors for funding and growth opportunities. Risk mitigation. Planning your exit strategy from the beginning forces you to consider the risks and uncertainties that lie ahead. It encourages you to develop contingency plans and risk mitigation strategies. By identifying potential pitfalls early, you can take steps to avoid or minimize them. And adapting to changing circumstances. The business landscape is constantly evolving. By having an exit strategy in place, you remain adaptable to changing circumstances, market shifts, and/or personal life changes. This flexibility can be invaluable in navigating expected challenges. Fostering accountability. An exit strategy helps create accountability. It ensures that you and your team are working toward a shared long-term vision. As you regularly review and update your exit plan, you maintain focus and direction, making it easier to monitor progress and adjust your course as necessary. Financial security. Perhaps the most importantly and well-planned exit strategy is your insurance policy. It safeguards your financial security and future well-being. By thinking about how you will eventually exit your business, you can ensure you receive the maximum return on your investment, whether that's through a sale, a merger, or passing it on to the next generation. I have a client who's been in business for 15 years. In our initial consultation, I asked when he wanted to retire. He said in 10 years. I asked about his retirement account, and he said there's not enough money for him to retire and live the lifestyle for which he's accustomed. As we talked about the business, it's not possible to fund his retirement account enough over the next 10 years. My suggestion to him was, you have to build it from this day on to sell it. The proceeds from the sale will fund his retirement. Have you started to think about retirement and what that will look like for you? The thought of that should make a strong argument for you to start working on your exit strategy if you don't already have one. Incorporating an exit strategy from the very beginning of your business journey, or from today, if need be, is not a distraction from growth or day-to-day operations. It's an essential element that ensures your efforts are aligned with a long-term vision. Whether you're building your business to sell it or to keep it with the family for generations, having a well-defined exit strategy ensures that your business serves your ultimate goals, secures your financial future, and maximizes its potential for success. It's a proactive approach that sets the stage for a thriving, sustainable enterprise. Understanding your exit strategy option is crucial. So let's explore each of these options in a little more detail. So selling your business. When you consider the sale of your business, it's essential to identify potential buyers. This process begins by assessing your market and industry. Is there a demand for your type of business, and who might be interested in acquiring it? Potential buyers can include competitors. A competitor may see value in acquiring your business to expand their market share, access your customer base, or gain a competitive edge. Identify key players in your industry who might be interested in your business. Larger corporations might be interested in acquiring smaller businesses as part of their growth or diversification strategies. Research which corporations have a history of such acquisitions in your area. And private equity firms. Private equity firms often seek to invest in or acquire businesses with growth potential. They can provide the financial resources and expertise to take your business to the next level. An IPO, initial public offering. An IPO is a viable exit strategy for well-established, growth-oriented companies. Going public can provide access to sustainable capital, enabling further expansion and brand recognition. To pursue an IPO, you need to build a track record, comply with regulations, and hire experts. Family succession. If your business is a family-owned enterprise and you wish to keep it within that family, careful planning is necessary. Consider the following steps. Identify successors. Determine which family members are interested and capable of taking over the business. Evaluate their qualifications and provide them with the necessary training and development opportunities. Legal and financial planning. Consult with attorneys and financial advisors to structure the transaction effectively. This may include estate planning, inheritance strategies, and the establishment of trusts or holding companies. And prepare for leadership transition. Develop a transition plan that ensures a smooth transfer of leadership and a decision-making authority. This can include mentoring and gradual handover of responsibilities. Keep in mind, family succession can be a very emotional journey. Often you hear when it comes to business, you should not be emotional, but this definitely is the exception. You will be handing over and walking away from your life's work. That alone will make and take an emotional toll. Your children, who hopefully have been working in the business, will be receiving your legacy, but will have their own ideas on how to proceed and build on that legacy. Disagreements are going to happen. You and your children will think about your mortality, and that will bring on a whole different set of emotions for all of you. Being understanding and patient will be very important, but equally important is creating the plan. Seek the necessary professionals to help in this process. Liquidation. While liquidation is often viewed as a last resort, it's a legitimate exit strategy if you find yourself in a situation where the business is no longer sustainable or profitable. Key considerations: asset valuation. Assess the value of your business assets, including inventory, equipment, and property. Debt and obligations. Evaluate your outstanding debts and financial obligations. Determine how these will be settled through the liquidation process. And legal procedures. Consult with legal experts to ensure that the liquidation process complies with all legal and financial regulations. Understanding your exit strategy option is pivotal in achieving a successful transition out of your business. Your choice depends on your long-term goals, your business's financial health, your family, and your industry. Whichever option you select, careful planning, consultation with experts, and a well-executed strategy are essential for a smooth and profitable exit from your business. Remember, the flexibility and adaptability are also crucial, as your chosen exit strategy may evolve over time to best align with your changing goals and circumstances. And if you consider selling your business, don't try to do it yourself. I had a chat with one of my buddies over at UBS, and he had a client who was selling his practice. And he came to him and says, yeah, I want to sell my practice. And someone offered me $25 million for it. And my friend at UBS said, well, hold on, let me shop the business for you. Let's just see what we can find. And after convincing the business owner to allow him to do that, the end result was that business owner, through the work of UBS, was able to sell his business for $75 million. So I tell that story to say, always reach out to the experts. That is what they do, and it's going to be important throughout your exit strategy. So now let's talk about how to protect your business for long-term success and securing a successful exit. And let's go a little deeper into these elements. The legal structure, choosing the right legal structure, comes with its own set of benefits and liabilities. Consider the following: sole proprietorship, simplicity, but provides no separation between personal and business assets. You as the owner are personally liable for business debts. Partnership. Partnerships provide shared ownership and responsibility, but partners share personal liability for business obligations. Consider a partnership agreement to define roles and responsibilities. Limited liability company combines the liability protection of a corporation with the tax flexibility of partnership. It shields your personal assets from business debts. And then there are corporations, offer the most extensive liability protection, but they involve more complex regulations and formalities. Consult with legal experts to determine the best fit for your specific business. Risk management. Investing in adequate insurance coverage. Insurance is a key component of risk management. Acquiring the right types of insurance can protect your business from various potential risks. Liability insurance. This covers legal costs and damages in case of third-party claims. General liability, professional liability, and product liability insurance are common types. Property insurance safeguards your business assets, including buildings, equipment, and inventory from damage or loss due to events like fire, theft, or natural disasters. And cybersecurity insurance. In an increasing digital world, cyber threats can be financially devastating. Cybersecurity insurance helps protect your business from data breaches and cyber attacks. Colonial Pipeline a few years ago paid $5 million to hackers who locked up their business computer networks by encrypting data and holding out for the ransom. Just this past September, days before MGM's computer systems were taken down in a cyber attack, casino operator Caesars paid out a ransom worth $15 million to a cybercrime group that managed to infiltrate and disrupt its systems. You may think your business is not as large as MGM, so there's no worry. But if attacked, it could be devastating to you, your business, and its legacy. So creating a robust risk management plan. Beyond insurance, a comprehensive risk management plan involves identifying potential threats and developing strategies to mitigate them. Conduct regular risk assessments to identify vulnerabilities. Implement security measures such as data encryption, firewall protection, and disaster recovery plans. Develop a crisis management plan to respond effectively to unexpected events. And keep your employees well informed about safety protocols and risk management practices. Intellectual property. Protecting your intellectual property. IP encompasses trademarks, copyrights, patents, and trade secrets, and it's often a business's most valuable asset. So here's some ways to safeguard it. Trademarks. Register your business name, logo, and other distinctive marks to protect them from unauthorized use. Trademarks prevent confusion in the marketplace and build brand recognition. Copyrights. If your business creates original written or artistic works such as content, software, or designs, consider copyright protection to prevent unauthorized reproduction or distribution. Patents. If you've developed a unique and innovative product or process, obtaining a patent can grant your exclusive rights to use, make, or sell it for a specified period. And trade secrets. Safeguard proprietary information like customer lists or manufacturing processes through confidentiality agreements and access controls. Educate your employees about the importance of the trade secret protection. Enforcing your IP rights. Enforcing your intellectual property rights is equally vital. Regularly monitor for any infringements and take swift action to protect your IP. This may involve sending cease and desist letters, pursuing legal action, or seeking damages for unauthorized use. Succession planning. Develop a clear succession plan. A succession plan ensures the smooth transfer of leadership and ownership in case of unforeseen events like illness, disability, or your planned exit. Key steps could include identify potential successors, whether they are family members, key employees, or external candidates. Create a comprehensive plan that outlines the transition process, timelines, and the distribution of responsibilities. Seek legal and financial advice to structure the succession plan effectively. Training and mentoring successors. Preparing for successors for their roles is essential. Provide training, mentorship, and opportunities to develop the necessary skills and knowledge. This not only ensures a seamless transition, but also maintains the business continuity and performance. Protecting your business is a multifaceted endeavor that involves legal considerations, risk management, safeguarding intellectual property, and planning for the future. By proactively addressing these aspects, you not only secure your business's value, but you also set the stage for a successful exit strategy. Remember that business protection is an ongoing process that should evolve alongside your business's growth and changing circumstances. I was at a conference and the speaker told the story of his client whose business partner died. They had not done a succession plan. The deceased partner's wife showed up one day asking to be shown to her husband's office and that she was coming to take over his position. She knew nothing of the business, had never been involved, but she felt it was her right to take over his position. Where you cannot foresee what will happen, you can have the plans and resources in place for when something happens. So we've talked about starting with the end in mind. That exit strategy will compel you to define your long-term goals and objectives. Again, are you building a business to pass it on to your children or sell it for significant profit, take it public, or eventually close it down? Remember, knowing the ultimate purpose of your venture helps you make strategic decisions and set measurable milestones. Hopefully, after this, you will sit and really think about it and start to write it out if you don't already have a written exit strategy. We also spoke about how to protect your business. From the legal structure, risk management, cybersecurity, training, successors, or more, all of these are critical to the success and legacy of your business. So be sure to go through each point and create and update your policy and procedures to close any gaps you may have. Creating a successful exit strategy, planning, and deliberate actions. Here are some areas to consider. Financial stability. I can't stress this enough for so many reasons in addition to the exit strategy. Maintain accurate financial records. Precise financial records are not only essential for day-to-day operations, but also for demonstrating the financial health of your business to potential buyers or investors, as well as the sustainability of your business. Regular audit and update your financial records, ensuring that they are well organized and transparent. If you have someone else who does your finances, be it daily, weekly, or monthly, there needs to be some sort of auditing done by you. I always say you have to check the checker. You hear too many stories of staff embezzling funds from a company because no one was auditing their work. Consistent profitability is a key factor in attracting buyers or investors. It showcases the sustainability and viability of your business. Implement sound financial management practices, including cost control, revenue optimization, and efficient budgeting to demonstrate a history of profitability. And debt reduction and asset value increase. Reducing debt and increasing the value of your assets can significantly enhance the appeal of your business. Whether your goal is to sell or not, this is something you should do regularly. And diversify revenue streams. Avoid over-reliance on a single customer, product, or market. Relying heavily on a single customer, product, or market can make your business vulnerable to unexpected disruptions. Aim for a diversified portfolio to reduce risk. and attract a broader pool of buyers. Diversification can make your business more appealing to a broader range of buyers or investors. A business with multiple revenue streams is perceived as less risky and offers greater growth potential. It can also increase your negotiation power during an exit process. Strong management team. Build a capable and experienced management team. Succession planning becomes critical here. Identify and nurture a leadership team with skills and expertise needed to manage the business effectively. Demonstrate operational independence. Show that your business can run effectively without your direct involvement. This is vital for attracting buyers or investors who may be concerned about business's dependence on you as the founder or owner. Delegate responsibilities and empower your team to make decisions independently. Scalability. Invest in technology and processes. Scalability is about being able to handle increased demands and growth without a proportional increase in cost. Invest in technology and streamline processes that enable efficient scaling. Automation, cloud-based solutions, and scalable software systems can make a significant difference. Efficient resource management ensures your business is utilizing resources efficiently. This includes optimizing production processes, managing inventory effectively, and using resources like labor and capital judiciously. Scalability is often achieved by doing more with less. Market expansion. Consider the potential for expanding into new markets or geographic regions. Identify growth opportunities and align your business's core competencies and can be scaled effectively. I know I've given you a lot of information today, and these areas are not your areas of expertise. Do not try to go it alone because you think you can figure it out or to save money. Bring in the professionals to make sure you are doing it correctly to ensure growth and sustainability for your business. It's not easy being a business owner as it is. You definitely don't want to self-sabotage your business because you can't see the value of bringing in experts. After all, you don't know what you don't know. Building your business with the end in mind is a forward-thinking approach that positions your business for a successful exit. By focusing on financial stability, diversification, strong management team, and scalability, you not only create a business that's attractive to potential buyers or investors, but also one that is more resilient and poised for the long-term success. Please don't think you should be doing these things because you want to sell your business. These things discussed today are necessary no matter the exit strategy. By implementing the ideas spoke about today, going down the checklist, if you will help to build a strong business, allowing you to increase revenue for you now, not just in the end. Keep in mind that these efforts should be ongoing, adapting to market changes and evolving in alignment with your business's growth and strategic goals. Build your dream team, those people outside of your business that can assist you in reaching the goals you have for your business. Don't allow your ego to get in the way of your own success. Starting with the end in mind is a strategic approach that can save you from many pitfalls and uncertainties along your entrepreneurial journey. By understanding your exit options, protecting your business, and building it for the end, you are setting the stage for long-term success. Remember, your business is not just about today, but it's also about where it will be in the future. So take the time to plan and execute with the end in mind, and your business will have a much higher chance of achieving the success you envisioned. And I will end this discussion the way it started with a few questions. Do you have a written succession plan in place for your business, and who has access to that plan? If you wanted to or had to walk away from your business, what would that look like? Could you sell it? And if so, for how much? And 3, if something fatal happened to you, how would that impact your business, your legacy, and your family? And the added question is, after hearing my talk today, when will you start to work on your exit strategy? Dr. Kelly, thank you so much for all that you do. And as always, thank you for this opportunity. Again, I am Crystal L. Gunn, and I thank each one of you viewers for your time.
Wow, that has been probably the most eye-opening conversation I have had in a long time without you even knowing that I was conversating with you. I just want you to know, I just want you to know that I was sitting here like, oh, wow. Okay, yeah, I think I was taking notes. You know what I mean? Fantastic conversation. Absolutely. I have a few questions for
Okay.
you.
Thank
Okay,
you.
are you ready? Okay.
Yes.
Um, can you tell us more about your small business consulting company and the services you offer to entrepreneurs and business owners?
Sure. Sure. So MDI Advisors is the name of that company, and MDI
Yes.
actually stands for $1 Million Ideas, right? Because we all have them. And I said, how about I help to advise those individuals with $1 million ideas? But I work as the outsourced chief operating officer for your business. Oftentimes, especially when you talk about the micro and the small businesses, we don't have the money to have somebody on staff for that. Right.
Yes,
So it's
yes.
always good to be able to bring somebody in. So I operate as that outsourced COO for your business. And I work with you to strategize, actualize, and help your business to thrive. And so we're going to work to create tailored strategies for your business goals from accounting, marketing, and tech industry experts, and so much more to ensure that you can reach those goals. And once we understand the desires, we help you to guide through the implementation. So vetting and possibly training to ensure you get the results that you want. And then after we do this, your business starts to thrive in ways that it wasn't thriving before, right?
Wow.
And I think, and I like to call myself, I'm a different type of fixer. So you hear people, especially on TV, where they talk about the fixer who comes in and fix the problems.
Yes.
But I think I'm a different type of a fixer because I have the ability to hear the things that you say and the things that you don't say to
Okay.
help you put that plan. To help you put that plan together to reach your goals. Because a lot of times when you're sitting there and someone's asking you questions or you're discussing things, sometimes you don't know the answer to the things, or you're holding back, or you're not saying the thing. I still can hear those things. And so we're going to build that plan based off of that.
I mean, come on with the come on. I don't even, you know what I mean? You got a sister nervous to ask questions, not ask questions, not ask questions. I'm like, oh gosh, she's gonna know what I'm not, what I don't know. You know what I mean? But that's beautiful though.
Yeah.
That's beautiful and is much needed. Okay, I'm on to the next question if you are ready for that.
Yes.
How do you define a dream team? Oh, this is beautiful. How do you define a dream team in the context of a small business? And why is it crucial for the success?
So I'll go back to something that I just said is again, especially in the small and the micro businesses, it's not always possible for you to have certain business positions on staff because you may not need them for, that traditional 40 hours a week. So we may need to outsource those things, and it may be more cost effective to do that. And so everyone needs that dream team, your CPA, your attorney who's preparing your taxes, who's doing your marketing. And again, you may not have it in your budget to have them on staff, but it doesn't mean that you don't need them. And those aren't your lanes, so you shouldn't be doing them. Right. So, but we know that as that small business, that entrepreneur, we have to wear so many hats, but at some point you have to start to outsource those things in order for you to grow, because to continue to think you can do all of those things yourself is a form of self-sabotage. So we come in and we look at where can you not have these people on staff, and let's go find them because you need them. And then in a lot of cases, I can help to vet those people for you.
Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Okay, this leads us into the next question. How do you tailor your consulting services to meet the specific needs and goals of each small business client?
So that's a great question. And no two businesses are alike, and no two business owners are alike, right?
Yes,
So instead of
yes.
creating the same plan and trying to put everybody in a box, you have a retail business. So, okay, this is what consulting looks like for you. You have a marketing firm. This is what it looks like for you. I have to go back and I have to meet the individual goals and how you want to grow, paying specific attention to what you don't want as well. Because if I got two retail business owners. There's something that this one doesn't want that this one does. And so again, you can't put somebody in a box. So it's a lot of listening. And so I listen again for the things that you say and the things that you don't say, and try to make sure that I'm working with you and tailoring this plan that we're going to come up with to meet what you want and what you don't want based off your business and your goals and your desires.
What I love is that you help. It just from what I'm hearing, you create the individuality of that business. Like you help to create that, so that it doesn't look like everybody else that's out there.
Because think about it. At the end of the day, unless you're just really big firm, right? When you're that startup, that micro, or that really, really small business, most times you're wearing all of these hats and you're doing all of these things, but people are doing business with you because of you. Until you get to move yourself out of the way and they recognize solely the name of the business. But until then, they're doing business with you. So we have to make that business, no matter what it is, it has to be a reflection of you, but it also has to be a reflection of you that people want to, that they want to engage with.
Absolutely fantastic. I'm in love already. Like,
good.
You really have me thinking, like, really honestly, you really have me thinking. Okay, so on to the next question. Are there specific industries or types of businesses that benefit most from your consulting service, or is it applicable to a wide range of sectors?
I will work with any type of business, right? I always say, if you sell widgets, I don't need to necessarily know what a widget is to be able to help you reach your goals, because I'm working on operations, technology, you, the individual, the market share. So it doesn't matter what industry it is. What matters the most, though, is that it's a good fit. And when I say a good fit, me for you, you for me. Right? Because people get married and get divorced all the time because it wasn't a good fit, right? So that has to be a good fit. And I have to, after those, because when I start working with somebody, obviously we're going to have that initial conversation just to see if it's something that I can do if they're interested in. But before we start signing contracts, we have a couple more conversations, and I have to make sure that I can bring value to what it is that you're doing. I just don't want the paycheck. I got to be able to bring value. I want to see you win. And if I'm not the person that can do that for you, then I'm not, I will decline, that consulting case. I can't do it. I want to see people win, and I want to be an advocate in that. And so I have to be able to bring value. So again, it doesn't matter the industry. It has to be a fit, and I have to be able to bring value in that.
I hear your sincerity when you speak, and it sounds like hearts. It sounds like heart work when you speak, and only someone who is sensitive to that can hear that. And I appreciate that part of you that I have known in I didn't even know, less than about 30 minutes. Right.
Right. Exactly.
So I have to say that I appreciate that. And you know what, when you hear certain people say certain things, it triggers things in you to either move forward or to back up.
Yeah.
And that I hear in you would say, if anybody is listening to that, if you hear that, to move forward, man. Okay. So what motivated you to become a financial strategist and small business advisor? And how does your role intersect with being a thought leader and activist?
I always say this is my assignment. I didn't choose it. Like, I swear the number of times in a year that I say I could go work for somebody else and life would be so much easier, right? But when you say to God, to the creator, okay, God, use me as you see fit, and he starts to use you, you can't say, no, wait, I was kidding. like don't do that. And so my life has been like, I'm a serial entrepreneur. I've been an entrepreneur and have worked for others, throughout my, I don't know, over 2 decades of doing this thing. The financial strategist. So I do personal financial strategy and business financial strategy. And that came from me being an entrepreneur, going through my own hardships, failing, depression, hitting rock bottom, and hearing that voice and saying, this is not what my life is supposed to be like. I'm not accustomed to failure. What am I supposed to do? Oh, this is what you're supposed to do. But I had to go through all of that in order to be able to understand and empathize. So when I work with my clients, it's a judge-free zone. It's like, yeah, you can tell me anything. I'm not here to say, well, girl, how did that happen? I know how it happened. Life happens, right? So I always say it is my life assignment. And I tap into those God-given gifts, and I have some God-given gifts. Someone once said to me, Crystal, this that you do in the financial arena and this that you do with small business, like I was one of the recipients for 2023, the U.S. Presidential Award for the work that I do for financial literacy. And she said, this that you do in this financial realm and with small businesses, she said, it's great. But the thing that's greatest, your greatest impact is the impact you have and the connections that you have with people. And people have always said this, Crystal, people hear you. And I said, okay. And they would say, well, we need you to go talk to such and such. And I said, well, why me? Because people hear you. And it was one of those gifts where it's not going to be abrasive. It's not going to be, but I get you to be able to think things differently and see things differently so that you can thrive in that. Small story. I had this woman I have this women's organization, and this was years ago, and we're having this conversation, and she just really had this thing about making money doing her business, right? For, whoever had fed whatever into her. Right. And she's telling this story, and she says she had this vision where she just saw these gold coins coming down, and God was saying to her, use this business so that you can continue to educate the kids in the neighborhood, because that's what she was doing, and use this to buy Bibles for them and have this Bible study. And so, but she had this resistance to making more money doing the thing, right? And I said, well, wait a minute though. I said, God gave you the thing to do in order to spread his word. Don't you think that making more money would do that because you could have bigger impact on that? I said, so in reality, you're doing the thing to be obedient, but you're not doing it to the level in which you can do it. So really you're being disobedient. So what are we doing? And it was like, you could see the light bulb go on.
Right.
And she was like, I never thought of it that way. And I'm like, yeah, let's be obedient to what he told you to do in the first place, if that's why you did it. So I think that's, and I want my people to win. Like, I want my people to win. So at the end of the day, I want my people to win. And I just allow spirit to use me. I'm a vessel. I tell people all the time, you better take notes, because some of this is coming from me and some of this is coming through me. So I might not remember the things that came through me. But it took me a long time to be able to say that. It took me a very long time to be able to own that and say it.
I'm looking for the church offering plate to pass on this word.
You are a joy. Let me just say that you are truly a joy. I love doing these talks, and I'm going to tell Dr. Kelly that you got to be my moderator every time.
Well, listen, I gladly do it in a heartbeat.
Yeah, you are a joy.
Amen. And I received that. And I am learning from you as you speak. Like I said, you didn't even know I was having conversation with you while you were going. I was having conversation. You know what I mean? And I was thinking, and there's so much. There's so much I would love the opportunity to speak with you about beyond this meeting.
Absolutely.
I would love to speak with you. There are questions that I have as a new and old entrepreneur. I would love to speak with you. I have a final question here for you as we have a little bit more time. Finally, how can potential clients get in touch with your consulting company and learn more about the services you provide and help them achieve their business goals?
The easiest way is to go to mdiadvisors.com.
MDI
Get some
advisor.
information, but you also on there have tons of time to hit the button and schedule a free consultation. So I expect to see you this week, Eric.
Yes, ma'am. I don't
Yeah.
even have a rebuttal. Yes, ma'am. You know what I mean? As a matter of fact, let me not even front. Like, everybody can see me write this down. And I
Yes.
hope I am from this talk, I hope I bring, the first of many. Repeat it for me one more time, please.
It's MDI. So Mary David Isaac
Mhm.
Advisors.com. MDI Advisors, ADVISORS.com. Go in there, look at some things. I think you can also like pull a media kit down for me, which will give you a lot about what I do. But yeah, schedule that free consultation. Someone once said, someone that I worked with before, this was on the personal financial strategy side, said, she was like, y'all better call her. 30 minutes with her will change your life. Yeah.
I'm not even, there are certain things that I cannot articulate, but that I can feel, And sometimes when, as some of my friends, their eyes would be this big. What, Erica can't articulate something? Oh my God. You know what I mean? But you know what I'm saying? Anytime I feel this feeling, I move on it, because this is a marker in the pathway of my life. And I know what it is. I know it when I see it. And so I want to say to you, we're going to pull the trigger on this gun, because we are going to aim for the mark here. And I appreciate everything that you have said, beyond the little bit that you've been given here. I can tell that you are a wealth of information, and that the information that you disseminate is hard work. Like I said before, I can appreciate that 100 times over. I just have so many, accolades. I could just roll out the carpet and say, just based on this little bit of time here. But for anybody listening, please know that I am going to make an appointment. I am going to go to the website, and I am going to find out what she knows and how it can help me. And I love that you love our people. Power to, I appreciate that, as my father was a Black activist as well. Yes, and I know all about it. I didn't get whoopings growing up from him. I got books to read and reports to write. And I had to carry around a pocket dictionary in order to converse with him, because he would say things I didn't understand, and then I could not reply on a non-collegiate level. So you know what I mean. I appreciate that, what you are doing. Once again, would you please reiterate how we can find you one more time?
Yes. Again, I am Crystal L. Gunn, your financial strategist, small business advisor. You can find me at mdiadvisors.com. Go to the website, read some information, schedule your free consultation. Look, I am not a gatekeeper either. I'm going to give you some information. If I can give you something right then, you're going to get it right then. That's just how I am. So yeah, do that. Also, I know that you're going to do your consultation, but when I say your energy and that you are such a joy, I also want to invite you to be on my podcast. So we're going to talk about that as well. And that won't be, we're not going to take that time up in that consultation, but I absolutely want you as a guest on my podcast as well.
Absolutely. I accept. Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, with that, I have to say,
yes,
genius is coming, and I will definitely see you on the other side.
Thank you so much. Thanks, Dr. Kelly.
Well, thank you so much for that. That was awesome and wonderful. I want to take a moment to promote the scholarships. The Black Business Expo mission is to raise funds for high school seniors going back to college, or K through 12 entrepreneurs. The expo is a fundraiser for students. You may go to www.blackbusinessexpousa.com to donate to the scholarship fund, and use the Cash App on that screen, $BBXUSA. Our goal is to give laptops and up to $5,000 to 10 students. Students can register online at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com. Every dollar counts. So we want to remind you to donate to the scholarship fund. We want to thank our Black Business Expo USA sponsors for April 2023. NC 100, Moody Capital Partners, Suede Soul, Lotus Reach Coaching and Training, Carolina, Virginia Minority Supplier Development Council, Step Management, Barbara H. Smith, LLC, Marge McLean Foundation, INC, Genius is Common, Earth Essentials, Maylene Shawnee Global, Executive Women's Success Institute, The Quality Coaching Company, Superwoman Business Services, Creative Force Studios, Lee Entertainment, Artistic App Design, and of course, Black Business Expo USA. Genius is coming, and I'll see you on the other side.
Did you know that our black dollar only lasts for 6 hours in our community? Yet other communities, their dollars last for 19 to 30 days.
The Black Wall Street Nation. Black Wall Street Nation. Yes, that's why we created the Black Wall Street Nation. Black Wall Street Nation is a centralized directory available to all black businesses across the world. It was created for businesses like you, the ones that want to start and the ones who have a dream that have already started, such as businesses like Drop in a Bucket Productions, Valito Foods, Sugar Tea Branding Firm, All the Dazzle, Bun Cakeaholic, Miss Riot, and you. We'll have marketing, seminars, and some funding coming soon just for you. So, we want you to come and join us. www.blackwallstreetnation.com. See you there.
Why do I do what I do? You know, my life coach asked me that a few years ago. And she said, Tony, what's your why? And I told her, and she said, girl, you've already accomplished that. Perhaps you need a new why.
Hi, Tony Harris, Amy Hoydu with Say It Said Marketing, one of your students. And just wanted to say thank you, Tony Harris, for spending so much time with me and giving me that boost in my business that I so drastically needed.
My why is to touch, move, and inspire my clients to take drastic steps to be better than they were before they met me. I'm a resource. I'm a connector. I want to help people build deeper relationships that are beneficial to their life and business. That's what I do best.
So, first thing you got to do is show up. And speaking is a way to magnetically attract your ideal client to you.
How many of you use social media that way? Absolutely, and this is how you look to the world.
Drastic steps are the steps that are needed to be successful. And my business is drastic denotes a mindset. Getting out of your comfort zone. Doing something that you don't necessarily feel comfortable doing, want to do, but you know it's a necessary step to be successful in your business.
I get the most satisfaction when I see my connections flourishing into relationships long after I am gone.
Hi, my name is Jasmine Augustine with Media Jasmine, and I've joined several networking and referral groups in the area. And Network in Action Northeast Houston with Tony Harris Taylor is one of the best organizations that I've joined.
I love that piece of what I do, and it is what fuels my fire.